Hello and welcome to Dog Pound D&D, where I still forgot to turn that fucking light on. We find ourselves here with Party 3, who, up until yesterday, was the high drama party. And now I assume we'll be seeking to top this in some way that is utterly calamitous to this entire city. We find ourselves with Tiberius, lover of animals, frequenter of whores. We have Cal. He stabs things and goes blink. Nissa goes sparkly, like Edward. Luca and Callian have unfinished business that probably needs to be discussed.
Yes.
And who of our brave adventurers here, thus described out of context, would like to say what happened last time?
Real quick, I can't see myself on Roll20.
We can probably fix that.
I can't see anything on Roll20. All I've got is black square.
Zoom
Yeah,
really
okay.
far out.
We're really like bottom.
Yeah.
We're all in a little
Right.
tiny room.
Yeah.
Ah, sliver of light.
I opened
Yeah,
the
it's
door,
a
that
real
might have helped.
tiny room you're in.
Maybe
Okay,
we should
there we
be somewhere else.
This is just your home base now. Did you find it?
Yep.
Okay, cool. So who wants to say what happened last time? It's worth lots
I'll
of loot
make up
points.
what happened. I'll make up what happened last time.
I'm just saying though, it's worth a lot of loot points, and I'm gonna be honest with you. Party 1 got 100 loot points last session.
Oh no.
piece.
We'll
Is it
leave
because of the
it
high
alone.
drama?
It was just great the way everybody handled it. It was one of those situations where like it was great and it was amazing drama, and it was so well done, and it was done with nobody's feelings getting hurt, which is huge because when you have party versus the same party conflict, it was just done very well.
Okay,
Oh, yes.
I've got my notes, which aren't great, but so Anselm and Wes arrived. I cast heal on Cal. A demon attempted to dissolve me, but I dodged it. The fancy vampire demon guy summoned 3 clones.
Mhm.
Wes was hit by one of those and it absorbed his blood. Cal managed to get away from the Green Goblin, but it attacked him again and he got grappled again. Callian touched
like 4 or
Wes's
5
staff and cast Holy Weapon on it. Mayor
I
Demon
did nothing.
got away with the tiny flying demon that had been waiting outside of the window.
You
One
did
of the
kill
demons
the
got
Safe
banished.
Falls Demon Lord, though.
We did?
Yes.
Cool.
You killed, I think,
We
a
killed-
total
we
of
killed-
like 1 or 2 demons total.
Yeah, we
the
killed
smoke
Six
demon.
Axis and the Green Goblin.
Yes, and 6 Axis was the smoke demon that was in Safe Falls, so that's the one you guys drove out of Safe. Well, not you personally, but the rest of, well, half of the people here drove out of Safe Falls towards Ulford.
And then we found a bunch of sealed documents, letters, and scrolls in the chest at the foot of the bed, and they had the Magma Forge seal on them. We found a pitch black ball of metal sitting on a pedestal. We decided that it wasn't evil, so we put it in the bag of holding and took it with us. And we found 6 brilliant green, glowing, bubbling potions. A bracelet with 2 humans eating each other, which is real fucking creepy.
I forgot about that.
And some gold.
It was recently called out that I use crystals too much, so now I'm trying to be more creative with my magical items.
Yeah, the demon bracelet was uber creepy. Just
that's the point.
Real fucking gross. Just you. And we found some gold. And I don't remember what happened to the gold, but something.
And then you guys went to hide in a teeny tiny little house that I'm pretty sure is a fire hazard with this many people in it. was looking at it. It looks like it's like 2.5 single beds long.
I think you guys invited me back to your friend's house, and I don't know said friend. So,
Friend is
We also
stretching it.
don't know said friend.
Yeah. So you guys are all now back. Lots of things have happened. And go ahead and discuss amongst yourselves what you guys plan to do.
have we
Is-
rested?
Yeah, is everyone rested?
You have
I
not
think we're all
chosen the
leveled
long
up.
rest yet, but you can.
Oops, sorry, I was muted. We should probably rest. Luca would offer to make his magical library. If people would like. It's much nicer. Oh, by the way, Nessa, I have the ability to make an extra dimensional library. It's a very nice place to live. It's sort of my home.
Well, that's awesome.
We could hide there if we need. The other option was I could cast teleport and bring us somewhere completely else.
You did
But-
teleport us to.
Is that how we got here?
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Do you
have one
recreate
more.
the house every time?
I have to cast it every time. Yeah, it's a very high level.
Well, no, but
spell too.
does the whole house get recreated every time? Or does
What do you
things remain in the house?
Oh, so every time the spell comes to an end, anything that's in there like disappears or it gets poofed out. So like the food that I make, that
Mhm.
gets poofed away. But like let's say you were like, "Oh, let's cheat and let's store all of our stuff in the library." That's not going to work. Like otherwise people would just be like storing tons and tons of stuff, and that's like cheating.
Yeah.
So that's not allowed. So,
Okay.
yeah.
You can march an army in there, then go set it up someplace else and march the army back out.
No, because once you set up the door, it sticks there for 24 hours.
What happened if the
No.
door got destroyed?
It can't really be destroyed. It can be dispelled. And if it does, we all just come flying out. No, it's not like, you killed everyone. Congrats. I've looked a lot into this spell. I like this spell.
I
Okay,
agree that we
so-
should probably all get a rest, and this magical library seems like a nice, safe place where we absolutely probably will not be found. Right? Right?
It's people can't come. I'm the only one who can let people in. We should be safe.
Magical keys.
Unless they like, I don't know, penetrate our dreams or something like.
Mm.
Not giving the DM any ideas or anything like that.
That's the new edition of Romance in Muskogee.
Getting penetrated in the library?
Penetration in my dreams.
Yeah, penetration of the dreams.
Extra dimensional library.
Okay, so
That sounds
I
like,
mean-
what's that guy that does those crazy titled books?
oh, yeah, I don't know what you're talking about.
You know what I'm talking about.
No, I mean I know what you're talking
Yeah,
about, but I
just-
forgot the person's name. Yeah, let me
Oh,
look it up.
what?
Well, the books are called Romance in Muskogee, right? Or is
Which
that
Yeah.
One of them is.
Yeah.
I think that is referring to a real life author who makes like
Yeah.
ridiculous names for romance books.
Whoa! Everything just zoomed way the
Chuck
FM.
Tingle. Chuck Tingle.
Chuckton.
Chuck Tingle, that's who it is.
Chuck. What a name like that.
Wait, have you guys never heard of that? No?
Yeah, I've heard of it.
Cher?
I'm-
Cal?
I mean, I've heard the name Chuck Tingle, but I'm not really familiar with the books.
Nobody's real familiar with the books. They're just familiar with the titles. Like, my butt is comforted by the realization that I'm okay and everything will be alright. Pounded in the butt by my handsome sentient library card who seems otherworldly, but in reality is just a natural part of the priceless resource our library system provides. Published in 2022.
This one, lightly flavored 0-calorie carbonated water gets me off.
Yeah. Absolutely no thoughts of pounding during my fun day with this kind T-Rex because I'm aromatic and asexual, and that's a wonderfully valid way of proving love is real. Anyways,
Groundbreaking stuff here.
you guys are in the library.
Yay, the library.
Some of you are. Some of you aren't here. Some dogs are sprinting around behind me.
I'm not in there.
You will be.
Apparently.
By the way, my
Very good.
favorite part of the library scene we have here is that we have the globe with the actual United States of America.
What's this globe of, y'all?
It's a fictional world. It's a dark, dark place you don't want to go to.
They have this thing called insurance. It's terrifying.
No, it's part. No, it's actually for your weekly role-playing game.
Oh yeah, we run a role-playing game
Yeah.
called we're using the Pathfinder system. I don't
No,
know if you've
it's
ever heard
called.
of it.
No, you know what it's called? It's called Missiles and Silos.
Missiles and Silos, yeah.
Has anyone ever played the Book of Unwritten
Households and
Tales?
Humans.
Now that we're just totally off base. There's an entire section of the game where two orcs are playing Human, which is a role-playing game where they're like going to work and like collecting their paycheck, and it's pretty funny.
Like roll for overtime.
Yeah.
Did you properly fill out the TPS report? It has a new cover page.
There was an email about that. Let me send it to you.
There is a memo, actually. Did you not get the memo?
I've got 8 bosses, Bob.
All right. So what are
Oh.
we talking about while we're here?
Well, Luca will be telling Nessa. So this is my library. I made a room for you already. Well, what would you like in your room? Because I could just imagine things and it will appear in your room. Any preferences for your room in the library? Each of us get a bedroom.
I want plants.
Plants? That,
Yeah,
that can be
nice,
good.
nice, unharmful, and sunlight.
That can be done for sure. Also, if any of you would like food, and you will all see the little fluttering books come flying through the library. These are my book. I guess you could call them servants, but I think of them more as friends. And they will bring you any food that you would like, or any other requests that you have that are reasonable.
I understand how flapping books carry stuff. Does it just float next to them?
On their spines.
Yeah, I'm imagining they put it on top and then they like kind of float through.
So the little page and arms, they flap back and forth, but the spine is completely level.
Yeah, they have great balance.
They work together.
That's amazing. I was on crutches once when I was a senior in high school. I couldn't carry a glass of water.
Well, these are well coordinated magical books. Yeah, they can work together. You
only
get a
Ca-
really big flat book. Yeah.
Oh, you also got an accounting, Callian, from your friend Sorrow.
Oh, okay. So Callian will share with the group. Everyone, I've gotten some distressful news, but some of our compatriots. I don't know if any of you have met them actually, but so, now that I'm
It's like,
thinking
"You were
about it,
Patriots?"
well, some of my compatriots, I guess, not you guys. They actually were just in Rakoge, and they're fighting a crystal tower or something. I was a little confused, honestly, but I did inform them that we did kill that demon lord, and I also informed them that we got those letters with I think we had the seal of one of the dwarven families on it, and I'm actually friends with one of these people, so I told him he had no idea that this was happening, so don't assume that he's lying to me. So I guess someone is forging documents in his name, trying to
Have we-
frame the dwarves.
Have we read any of the letters? Like, what do they say? All I
It's
know
a-
is that we found letters.
It's actually a good point, Meta. Can we can we go over those?
You most certainly can go over the documents. And
I
they
wrote down here I'm sorry, just to go over. Wrote down here from the mayor's room. I'll put in the chat.
Yep.
But I think Nessa went over it before as well. We got letters. We got 10 glowing green vials and a bracelet with 2 humans eating each other.
Mm-hmm.
They must have a foot fetish.
They have some weird fetish. I don't know what's going on.
Just wait till you find out about Luca's special spell.
Oh, that spell.
What?
It's not like I made that spell. I just found it.
You did. With
No, I have a spell that prevents you from
attaining excellence.
enjoying yourself. Yeah. Here, I'll link in chat. See, I didn't make the spell. It's not Luca's spell. It's Gorlak. Gorlak was some guy we met, and he gave me a spell.
No, it was his wife.
Oh, his wife. I'm sorry. Yes.
His wife.
That was when we put them in the necklace. We were villains in that episode. I thought we were
kind
evil.
of, yeah. And then you
That was pretty
murdered
messed up.
somebody. You straight
Yeah.
up murdered somebody because they stumbled across you doing this.
Well, not me, but some people in
Some
the party
people
just
did.
kill people.
It's second level and a ritual.
It
Yes,
is.
What's the material component to this?
Oh, it says material. Wait.
I don't know. What do you?
I don't remember. I don't think there was. I think that's a mistake.
I think you just didn't update that.
I think it was verbal, semantic, and it says touch.
You need the
Touch.
nail version.
Touch!
I just noticed this says touch. I don't like that. Well, did we ever even use the spell once? I think we used it once.
Yo, you've used it once. I don't know. I
Mhm.
don't know when it was, but you've used it since you got
And the
it.
dude that we castrated,
Yeah, I think so.
so it didn't even matter. Anyway, everyone, let's look through these letters real quick.
Okay. So, anyways, the scrolls seem to be primarily relating to secret trade agreements between the dwarves at the there's like this giant. I'll actually switch this way. Actually, in a second. This bridge over here, where El Wizard is for some reason. We're gonna get rid of that.
Spanish wizard.
There we
El
go.
Wizard?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's Spanish. Yeah.
That's it. He's a new party member for Party 1.
El Majo.
So you have coming from over here, and it seems to be some kind of trade agreement between them and the elves who were stationed in this tower right here. And it seems there was some alliance that was being hidden from both Aldrin and Moradin. The respective capital cities.
Interesting. Well, everyone, we have a very juicy piece of gossip here. The elf and the dwarven kingdoms do not like each other, to say the least. But these documents claim that they were some elements of dwarven and elvish society were forming some sort of secret agreement.
And the person who was running it all was Thalrak's dad. Bum, bum, bum.
Wait, is this
What's
something?
Thalrak?
Thalrak is a dude. He's a dwarf.
I don't remember what his actual name is, but something Magma Forge.
Yeah. Thalrak Magmaforge.
I'm sorry, you said that this trade agreement was hidden from both the leaders of the dwarves in Moradin and the elves. Where?
Yep. In
Aldrin.
Aldrin, yeah.
They do not like each other, these two parties.
No, they've been in a Cold War for hundreds and hundreds and hundreds
Yeah.
and hundreds of years. Nobody's really even sure how it got started, honestly.
Probably like a sports event or something.
Which is
Absolutely.
weird because there's probably like
Kickball-
an elf that was
Kickball
actually there.
dispute. All right.
Okay, so that's what's in these letters. Interesting.
Mhm.
Wait. Now I'm curious. So are these forged or these actual Thalrak?
Well, didn't somebody reach out to Thalrak and ask him about that?
Well, I just told him we had the documents. He didn't. He was more curious on where we were, and I told him. He thought maybe I would be in Rakoge, because Callian speaking. I would be in Rakoge because that's where my church is, but obviously I'm here with you guys, so.
That's where you were before Luca and I came to get you, like 4 days ago.
4 days ago and 40 sessions ago, yes.
You know,
And
back when we were
right-
dealing with that big black cloud in Sea Falls.
And right
Yeah.
now, which is a decent time after you got your thing from Thalrak, you get your sending from Sorrow. Do with it as you will.
Well,
He basically
speaking
told
of-
you what he saw, which was basically the start of Voltaire goes up into no. What was the part? Oh, it was right when Voltaire went through the ground into Terry's place. Is when Dawnbringer Sorrow came in.
Mm-hmm. So, I have more news I just got from the grapevine. It appears that some member of the other party seems to have betrayed the trust of the rest of them. Very weird. I mean, this guy was already weird. I met him before. He was an odd fellow. I was surprised that he was even adventuring with the rest of them, but I don't know, maybe he's some demon or something. He was possessed. But
Did sacrifice.
Dawnbreaker Sorrow, which I think some of you know, is back in Rakoge, and he told me that some weird stuff is happening there.
The tower was dissolved.
Yeah, the tower that I think we went to the top to at one point.
That's how you got
Yeah,
there.
we went there.
That's
Yeah.
been destroyed by a
Oh.
child being sacrificed and desecrated underneath it.
Excuse me, what?
Yeah.
What did I miss when I was watching this?
Koji said, oh wait, I thought you knew this.
Well, I heard you saying something, but I didn't hear that.
Voltaire
no.
knows where Callian lives, says Goji. In chat.
Oh no.
Yeah, so
Well,
are you gonna
that
just
is true.
openly share what he shared, or are you gonna filter it? We're gonna have to decide that.
Can you just share? Because I'm gonna be honest, I was a little fuzzy.
Yeah, that's
on the
fine. I was gonna say,
details,
if you were
guess.
gonna filter it, then I'd say we'll do a side, and then you can.
I'm not.
But
I
if you're-
just plan on calling the party.
So
like-
yes,
yeah.
Voltaire. So this big, what Dawnbringer said is this giant dragonborn grew a second head which spoke. Grew a tentacle which held the dwarf for some reason while they were, I think, 80 feet in the air. They went to the ground. All over the ground there were runes and whispers going on about how somebody had killed and desecrated a child and that they deserved to go to hell. And everybody seemed to believe it was the Dragonborn. And then I fainted. And then when I woke up, the Dragonborn was gone. And I don't know what happened.
So I relay that to everyone. Interesting.
So, what does this have to do with us?
Absolutely nothing. Let's move on. No, I'm joking.
Your mother's brother's roommate's sister.
Well, my first thought is the only thing that has to do with us is that one, we do have letters from someone in the other party, and two, I believe they're also hunting demons, and one of their party member is demonic.
Possibly a demon.
Yeah, I think he is a demon or possessed by them at least, and he just like sauntered off. I mean, also we killed a demon here, but there's another one that escaped us. So
Yeah, the demon lord that escaped us is the one we were after, right?
You have to
Yeah.
The
roll
mayor
for
of
them.
Alford, the one we're assuming if we can take him out, we can free all these people from their weird arms sigil imprisonment. Yeah, imprisonment.
And you guys hear screeching as you say that out in the night and loud flapping of wings.
Wait,
Don't worry,
we can
nothing
hear
can
the
come in
city
here.
from inside our.
Wait, can you?
I guess if you're right next to the door, you can.
Is anybody next to the door?
What room is this? This is the only room I've ever seen.
This main room has a big door in the front, and then this main room each like splits up into smaller bedrooms.
And you hear
But,
nothing.
if we're in here, the door is right there.
Yeah, you hear
Is
nothing
knocking at the
then.
door? Oh,
If anybody's by the door, they would hear that. If anybody's not by the door, then nobody's gonna hear shit.
everyone, don't worry. Nothing can make it inside. I think.
So is the door like a window? Like you open the door and see the room where the library was made?
There's no window, but if you like peek open the door, you see like.
Well, I was just wondering,
everywhere. Yeah.
is it something you can see through and you can see the normal world, or you open it up and it's just black and you step through and then you're on the other side?
No, you can see like right there.
Huh.
I don't know. You guys could peek and look. Hey, you guys, we can leave the library and come back in. There's no need for us to just once we leave, it's done. Like, it lasts for
How
24
can we
hours, but-
possibly look outside of this? Can we just walk out?
Yes.
Oh, alright.
Like if any of you want to go check
This
out
is a
some
new
of the city-
spell.
Did we enter it from that prostitute's house? Is that where we were when we opened the door?
what house?
You were
we
in the house,
We were in
yes.
Yeah. That's our base.
We weren't in the house, or
You were in the house.
oh, okay.
Well, if
I
any of
don't
you
think
want
we
to go
know
sneak
she was a
around,
prostitute.
if any of you want to go sneak around and see what the heck is happening in the city, by all means.
I'll go look.
I'm
I'll
not
be
super.
brave.
Take
I can't see anything. I'm back to black.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I have just a clarification question.
Yes.
Rosario, which of your characters transported us out?
Luca.
Luca.
The
Okay,
wizard.
all right.
Luca
thank
has
you.
all the teleportation and random stuff. Sorry, I should be more clear.
That's okay.
Callian's the Bible thumper.
But he's the healer.
Yes. All right. So you guys are in the little room.
There's so many characters and names I can barely see anything. There's just a door, right? There's no windows we can peek out.
There do not appear to be any windows, though.
So sad. So crack
It's a
the door.
perfect
and
room
see-
for camping in Call of Duty.
Yeah.
You look up and you see almost the entire sky covered. You can't even see the clouds with large beasts beating with black wings, leathery wings. And you see them occasionally diving down and plucking people out of the streets.
That's
It's the apocalypse. You know what we should do? We should send the cat out to find out what's going on.
we do not endanger Mr. Fuzzy Whisker under any conditions.
I'm pretty sure.
First of
Mr.
all,
Fuzzy
it's
Whiskers
Fancy
can take-
Whiskers, not Fuzzy Whiskers. I
Oh,
can see his giant name going all the way across the screen.
I'm stepping out. So how many demons do I see? Is it just one or is it a bunch of them?
Have you seen the movie Pitch Black?
It's a long time ago.
Remember when the entire sky was filled with those black bats?
Hmm.
Think like that. You don't know how many because you can't count that many and they're all moving. It'd be like looking into a pond full of tadpoles.
Okay.
And these are like covering the entire night sky.
Pretty much. These things are massive. We're thinking like horse size. Big horse size.
Is there anything I can roll to see if I know anything about these things? My character knows a lot about everything.
Sure. History.
Wow. So what do I know about these things?
They're as far as you're aware, these are bats of good portents, and they bring joy and peace wherever they come.
But come quick. These are the bats of joy and happiness. They have come to bring joy and happiness to this town.
Ooh, joy and happiness. That sounds good.
As he says that, you see one of them swoop down, spear somebody through the back of the neck with their hook, with their like pointed nose, and then fly off with the dead body.
I don't believe you.
Everyone, I may have been incorrect.
Well, now that we're out here, I mean, we can bring people into the library if we want to save some people.
For 24 hours?
True.
Sure, let's try that.
Are you just gonna round up people and stab them?
Come to this shitty little apartment and go through this weird door. And don't be alarmed.
Don't
the
worry,
other
this isn't a
option is-
scheme at all.
The other option is stay outside and get killed by demons, so... I don't know, sounds like a good deal to me. By the way, did we heal up?
Are the demons able to get into people's houses? Are people not just like hiding inside?
You do not see them hiding inside, because what you're seeing is that all the people on the streets right now don't have sigils.
Oh.
Sigil?
What?
Wait, that's really... That was the mind control thing. Quick, save these people, they're good.
I thought everybody had a sigil.
Well, not the... Maybe the sigils disappeared.
No, you still see, if you look into other houses through windows, you do see people throwing themselves into houses, but the people throwing themselves in are people with sigils still on their hands.
Great, it's the demon apocalypse.
It's the meta apocalypse. Sorry.
You guys, we can definitely fit people into the library, so I think we should... Well, Callian will say, I think we should help these people.
Alright, should we spread out and start directing people back here, or... I mean...
Would be very careful.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how you take care of...
This is a giant city. We're talking like... let's see...
Was there like 50,000 people here or something?
50,000, probably closer. Let's see. I'd say 650,000 people in the city.
Oh, that's a much larger number.
Well, we could save like 100. Look, saving a single person is a good deed.
We may not change the world by saving a single person, but we will change the world for that person.
I mean, the other option is we go back inside and wait until morning. So, Callian will say, "I vote to go help people." And he's already outside, so he's ready.
Have we recovered it all from the fight we just had, or are we still with limited resources?
That's a good question, because I clicked level up. Because I assumed we were resting.
Is anybody looking up or not?
Yeah,
I mean,
that's
yeah.
where the danger's coming
You're
from.
starting to see the cloud cover of these things. It's starting to spiral as if they're circling above your guys' heads.
Just above us.
Well, like, I mean, they're above everybody's heads, but now there's a circle going above your heads of them inside of the cover.
Okay.
That must be where the joy and happiness comes from.
Right, yes, the
And you
demon
see
tornado.
them start
Yeah,
to shoot down like a funnel towards you. Just the whole ceiling collapsing.
Well, Callian will quickly cast a spell straight at them, which is daylight. So there's a really bright light right there, and this is from this is a feature of following Lathandra. I'm using Lathandra's light.
They scream, but they keep plummeting towards you
Ah, okay, you guys, the light trick didn't work.
and towards the house.
Run inside, run inside, run inside.
We're distracting them. And I
Thump!
still think there might be something.
One hits right next to Mr. Fancy Whiskers, smashing itself into the ground next to you. But more are coming down. They're starting to hit the ceiling. They're breaking the shingles off the roof. Callie and Cal type. Callian, are you in the house? No, you're not in the house. Callie and Cal
I was
Tiberius,
outside.
please make dexterity saving throws.
They're up. Okay. That says Callian, I'm sorry.
Everybody take 22 bludgeoning damage as you're being pelted with horse-sized things smashing you into the ground. You are all on the ground, prone.
So we didn't get to rest or recover.
No. No, not yet.
So these demon things, are they, like, after they crash down, are they flying again? Or do they seem pretty incapacitated by the smashing against the ground?
They are they're dying. They are literally throwing themselves at you.
Yeah, well, that's... Like, this is a successful plan. Just don't die to them and we'll be good.
Roll another dex save as they are still coming.
Uh,
I think we can fight this.
And my rolls are not going great right now.
No, and now the ones not blinded by the light come down and scratch across your guys' faces for 12 damage apiece as they fly out back across. And they're
Yeah, I'm gonna
cycling.
hurl myself back into the library, please.
Good.
Yeah, you
As
have
you
no help.
do, one of them goes crashing through the roof and starts looking around. Let me go find this thing, 'cause I know I've got it here. Shit, I'm in the wrong section. 1 second, sorry.
It's
Where are you, buddy? Wow, I really don't have it anywhere. Okay, well, 1 second, I'm gonna get one. Talk about, I don't even know. Why can't
the town bells are going off.
Oh yeah, no, it's a fucking pandemonium here. It's not great. Nobody's having a good time. Come on. You know
is
what
it
they're-
still nighttime?
Oh yeah. I think I might know where one is. Please have one. I do. I have one. Thank God. I was never gonna find that. Okay.
Is it still dark?
Yes.
Maybe this is the kind of thing that sunshine solves.
And this thing is in the room with you. Smashes through.
Stab it! Stab it!
Nissa, you are gonna just put here because that denotes the library for now. You're muted.
What's Terrence?
Oh, don't worry about Terrence. That's just the guy they beat up. And we're potentially catfishing. Because they... But they didn't.
I have a real problem here.
With what?
I have no idea how many of my spells I actually have exhausted and what I have left. Because I discarded that after the last session.
That's fine. Just use your best judgment.
You didn't use that many, right?
I think you healed like 3 times and like turned into something once, so...
Well, one thing you could do is on your spell page in the future.
No, she's saying she was tracking, but she reset it at the end of the session.
Oh, you did? Oh.
I wasn't tracking it on my spell page.
No, you can track on your spell page. So if you go to your spell page, you see it says like 3, 3, 4, 4, or whatever slot you have.
Mm-hmm.
So it says slots total, slots remaining. So there's little arrows next to slot remaining. So you can go like
Actually,
up or
it
down.
tracked it for you, so you know exactly how many you have. You use something that was a 7th, a 6th. You still have your 8th. It actually tracked it for you.
Oh, really?
Because when you cast them, it like tracks it. It pulls it from your thing automatically.
Oh,
So you actually know exactly how many you have because it shows you here. See in the in level like the 3, 3, 3 at the top middle. 3rd level, you have 3 total available. 3 of them are currently available. 6th level, you have 1 of those, but you have 0 available right now.
Okay.
So there we go. What are
That's
you guys
awesome.
doing?
can we fight this thing?
You can, absolutely.
Do we roll
Technically.
initiative or?
We're just kind of free-forming. There's so many of these things. Initiative would be cumbersome.
Well, Callian will cast Spirit Guardians around us. And he will make it look like the little books that were in the library. So the little books will be fluttering around us, trying to defend us from any...
it screams and it flutters away, and you just basically have a dome at the edge.
Yeah.
You guys are now surrounded by a fluttering mass of these things. Well, and Tiberius, are you? I guess. Well, how big's your thing? 15 feet.
Yeah,
That
I'll
seems
put it.
about
I'll
there.
put the aura on right now. Should be
Okay.
15 feet.
Like, there's no standing in the doorway of the library being able to see out.
Yeah, there is.
It's
Yeah,
either
you
No,
can
in
do
or
that.
can.
out.
No,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
can do that
No,
now.
you can.
Yeah.
If the door's open, you can see in and out. It's just that, like, only some people can cross the threshold inside.
Okay, so why can't I see anything then?
Oh, because. There you go. Now you should be able to.
Oh, were you? I don't think you were in the library. I think you were just in the next apartment.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
just put
they-
you there.
You
I
got
just.
banished to another apartment.
That's who Terrence is.
Yeah, no. I'm done second. I'm doing something here. I got second. Just copying some stuff. Now, stay. There we go.
Hey,
Now
look,
we're all
Munch
moving.
Munch. Bye, Munch Munch.
There we go.
You guys, I can't hold this spell for much longer. I think we should probably go inside.
Tiberius, I think we need to go. I don't think we can win this fight.
Hey.
We barely survived the last fight.
Karen crouching.
He was really cutting and pasting the shit out of these things.
Yep.
I go back into the shitty apartment. Let me in. Let me in.
Everyone inside before the copy paste the demons come attack us.
If I'm standing right inside the doorway to the library and I can see out enough to see all of this
Yes.
accumulating, I can still see enough to cast a spell, right?
Yes.
Sunburst these bitches.
Oh,
You're gonna have
what
to
does
post
that
that
spell
spell.
do? I forgot.
What?
You're gonna have to post it in chat. There you go. Oh, you blast a massive hole. You just see boom, and you see it open up, and you can see just a little bit of light behind in this giant 60-foot hole. You see the light beyond, and you see just a funnel off in the distance where these things are pouring forth from the mayor's house as that circle slowly closes and it fills in with more bats.
Run.
It was worth a shot. Good job. Callian will make
To the library.
one inside.
Out of character, there's a reason this is happening because of something that happened in particular. And some things that didn't happen.
Oh, no. Way too close. Way too close. Zoom out.
And we are back in safety. What you do?
All right. I really feel like this is our fault.
True. But I mean, what can we do about it? We should probably rest up. If we could take out the head, I feel like the rest of the infection of demons will be gone.
Hey, look, it's Mr. Fancy Whiskers.
Wait, he's back?
Look on your
Oh, look.
Discord.
Oh, there you go. And he's gone.
Mr. Fancy Whiskers has left.
Yeah, he was yelling at me a lot, so I figured he should at least make an appearance.
Yeah.
Wow.
I think I hear a purr. That's a good mic.
After our vacation, we're kind of trying to figure out their feeding schedule again. And it is his opinion that he should be fed always.
He's never had any food in his entire life, ever.
No.
My cat's stealing my dog's food.
My dog will eat any unattended cat food
Well, yes.
very, very happily.
All right, so you guys are waiting till morning?
I think we're gonna try to sleep and rest. Yes.
And you sleep.
Wait. So, I'm sorry. So, Luca at some point will go to Cal's room. Like, hello, Cal. Or is it short for something? I always forget.
Calethalos.
Yes, that.
Well,
Well,
It's the elven name that you'd probably say because you're an elf, but Callion's shorter.
well, so this is Luca. Luca will say, so, I noticed you're a pretty shifty guy. I mean this in the nicest way, of course. That you're very stealthy and whatnot. I have a bit of a task for you that I need to be done, but very discreetly. Could I trust you with this?
Well, it depends. Are you trying to convince me to murder somebody, or
No, never. No. No death will be involved. Don't worry. You
I
see,
can be discreet?
I have a document that I may have accidentally given to Callian, and I would like it back, but I don't feel like if I could just go up to Callian and be like, "Hey, give me that thing back." It'll cause too much attention. So it would be much better if you could possibly steal this document. It's a letter. It has my writing on it. It says to Callian on the front. I don't think he has any other letters. But if you could steal this back from me, it is my property after all. It was just I accidentally gave it to him in the heat of the moment, and I really shouldn't have given it to him during our fight. I thought he was gonna die. I'll just let you know it's actually my will, and it's very private matter. So it would be awesome if you could like steal this back from me. That would be awesome for me.
All right, so
I'll give you
letter
some
with your handwriting.
I have money if you'd like. I have access to magic I can use in various ways.
Well, let me see if I can get it. Callian's a half elf, right?
Yes,
Well, that means he has to sleep.
he does sleep. That's what I've heard. Yes.
He doesn't trance like all the other elves. I'll see if I can find it.
Okay. Thank you very much. And
It has to be
please-
on his person, right? Because he can't just leave it in the library. So it has to be on his person somewhere.
Yes, yeah, probably in his bag, or he has a bag of holding, if I believe so. Probably in there.
And how does that work?
I have no idea. No, so you should probably know how one of those
stealth
grab
versus,
and throw stuff.
stealth versus passive perception.
Yeah, I'm just trying to, in character, ask how a bag of holding works.
Oh.
Even though,
Oh.
as somebody that's played Dungeons and Dragons, I know you can like stick your hand in there and be like, "I want this," and it comes to your hand, you take it out.
Yeah, Luca will say, well, according to my knowledge, I think you can even just empty everything out. I think that would probably cause too much attention, though, but maybe
We put a
in there, yeah.
300-pound black ball of whatever in that bag. I don't really want that dumping
Oh,
out.
yes, he does have that in there. We stole that.
How much else
thing.
do you
That
have
makes a
in there?
noise.
Wait a second. How much else do you have in there? Do you have
Wait, did we
200
find
pounds
that
of...
thing?
Yes, you did. Do you have 200 pounds of stuff in there or more?
No.
Please
yeah,
check for me real quick, because
I'll
if you
get that
did, when you
all
put that in, the bag ripped and scattered everything out into the multiverse.
I'm looking.
Because
I
if you had
have-
200 pounds, because I just learned this. I read a Reddit today, and it told me about that. I'm like, I didn't know that.
Okay, I have 6 axes of skull in there. Wait, I forgot I had that. That's awesome.
I might have been making up that number. I don't know how much the ball actually weighed. I remember it was really heavy. I couldn't lift it with mage hand, and I struggled to lift it myself, but I only have an 11 strength.
I honestly, I'm gonna be honest with you. I really don't think I have that much stuff.
What
I'm
do you
looking
have in
through
there?
the list. You want me to go through the whole list?
Just real rapid fire, and I'm gonna estimate.
Okay, 2 swords, a staff, a torch, alchemist tools, like a dozen or so books, a short bow, a bunch of diamonds, a bunch of incense. Sorry. There's a bunch of gold in there
How
as
much
well.
gold?
2,000 gold.
How much does 2,000 gold weigh? That's
Because that was the party fund. Calvin was holding the party fund.
2,000 gold probably weighs a lot.
1 second.
There was a jar with a flump inside.
What's a
Flump?
flump?
Wait a
Yeah,
minute.
we-
0.02 times. You said you have 2,000 gold?
Yes. How heavy is 2,000 gold?
40 pounds.
Okay.
Okay, so wait, you have a jar with a flump. Okay, what
Yeah.
else?
There's some things that are extremely light, like an eye patch and stuff
Yeah.
like that.
Skip those.
There's 6 axes of skull.
I already
And
got
then there's
that. Yep.
300-pound black metal ball.
You are at 413 pounds.
Ooh.
Oh.
That ball, man, we gotta get rid of that thing. I don't know what the heck is this? Yeah, the other stuff Callian has, he actually holds on. So he has like a staff, there's a book, but whatever.
We took it because it might be important.
So are you
Armor
trying? Are you
heavy.
attempting to steal from Callian, your party member?
I was kind of hoping to get a long rest.
Yeah, I think it's not super urgent, but it kind of is because we need to make sure he doesn't open the letter. But you can rest maybe first thing in the morning. That would sound like a
Would
good idea.
Callian check that overnight though? Callian's a curious bloke.
Yeah, but Callian is like exhausted. He used a lot. I don't know.
It's your call. It's your characters. You gotta be true to who they are.
True.
Whatever you think. I give you guys full autonomy to play your characters.
I'm gonna say that honestly, he probably forgot about it because that was like way early in the fight, and a million other things happened. So I think he was paying more attention to some of the other stuff, like the letters from Dalrak. He had like a million sendings coming in and out of his head.
Yeah, I mean, I give you guys
I'm
full
gonna say he
autonomy.
kind of forgot about it,
Yep. All right.
as did I almost. So yeah. Okay.
So the night.
So that's all I had to do before going to sleep. So.
Yeah. So the night passes without incident.
I don't want the whole night to pass. I have this
Oh,
whole
you're gonna
task I
do
gotta
it
do now.
tonight? You're doing it tonight. All right.
Well, elves only need half the sleep that the other mortal races need. So after I get my
Callian,
rest in,
Where you gotta DM me where Callian actually put it though.
Okay.
oh, great secrets.
Oh, dude, you'd hate party one. They have to mute. Like I have to mute like half the party like 6 times a session.
Oh yeah, they're always muted.
Yeah. There's
Okay.
so much shit going on.
A player asking me in character to steal something from his other character to give back to the first character.
See, it's okay to steal from the party if
As
I
long as it's
approve.
yourself.
So it's consensual theft.
Okay. So, where did you send that to me?
I just sent it to you.
On what? Discord? Yes.
I just messaged you on Discord, I think. Unless
Okay,
this
yeah.
is another Metadog that I messaged.
Okay. So, Cal, you have to roll stealth
All right.
just to start for entering the room. What is Callian's passive perception?
Well, he is asleep, but his passive perception is a 20. He has very high passive perception.
That's how we're rolling this. So you have passed the entrance into the room. What are you doing now? What does he see, Callian? Because it's your room.
Yeah, the room is a pretty basic room, but there is like symbols of Lathandra. There's a place to pray, but it's a pretty tidy room. There's bookshelves and stuff like that. Callian's in bed. You see strewn out next to him on some chairs and stuff is his robes, his staff that he always carries with him, a book or two that he was reading, and there's the bag of holding there as well.
All right. I rifle through his robes. Are these robes that would have like pockets, or are they like just a robe with no pockets?
There are pockets, yes.
All right.
And
I
then
check
you
the
will
robe
get
for
your
pockets and whatnot.
stealth check there for the robe check.
Da, 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 da.
You have to beat a 20. Meet or exceed.
Okay.
Meet or exceed.
What was that noise?
That was
Oh.
the.
That's Tiberius writing
yeah.
something. It's like, did I roll something? I haven't even
no-
clicked
no.
anything yet.
You succeed
Right.
again. You find the letter,
All right.
and you have one more roll that you're probably gonna need to make.
I want to exit the room.
Yep.
Slink, slink, slink. Character sheet. Stealth roll.
Oh my god.
Oh my god!
Is that 3 25s in a row? What is this?
It's three
I don't know.
10s in a row.
You know I have the reliable talent, right? I
Oh,
can't
wait.
roll below a 10.
You really couldn't fail this. Okay.
Yeah, you literally couldn't fail.
And now I'm thinking about it. I was like, literally.
If I wanted to, I could just throw a D10 on top of that because of my psychic neck.
Yeah, and there's no way Callian was going to set up some magical protection.
But I did totally forget that I had reliable talent until I saw all these numbers match. I've literally been rolling shitty the whole time, but since I'm such a high-level rogue, I'm just that good.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, you rolled a what? A 2, a 5, and a 6.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
So I exit and I go. I
You
don't know.
deliver it to Luca.
I guess like I got another 4 hours to kill because everybody else is still asleep.
Yeah, Luca's in his room. You don't have to. It's up to you what you want to do with it.
Well, I'll just return it to you when I see you again. I can just sit in the library and play my lute.
Yep.
Yep,
the
play the lute
day-
while people are dying outside.
Very cheering. Till the night passes without incident. What do you guys do in the morning?
How do I apply a rest to my character?
Should have a button.
Oh, is
Should
there
be a button?
for that? That's
Okay.
convenient.
Yeah, there's buttons on the character sheet over on the right-hand column underneath flaws. So I got a short rest and a long rest button. If you just click on the button, it should reset everything. As long as when you put it on the character sheet, you set it up to be reset on the long rest.
I probably didn't because I probably don't know how to do that.
Yeah. Well, the buttons are new. I don't think the buttons were on there when I first made this character sheet. I think that might have been something meta added.
I didn't add it.
fully knew.
No, it's a new feature from Roll20.
Oh.
This stream brought to you by Roll20. No, I'm joking.
I pay
Yeah,
enough
everybody-
to roll 20. They know we do not need to talk more. I pay way more than enough money to them every year because I far exceeded that 300 meg limit long ago just in maps.
I fully healed from a single long rest.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's how long rest works.
And you
Yeah.
should have your spell slots all back.
Yeah, you should.
Long rest. There are people who argue that D&D long rest is not correct, and there are home rules for grittier stuff, but we play
That's
the
how we
standard
currently
way.
play. Yeah.
Yeah, which is like long rest just brings everything back. So
That's awesome.
unless there's something specific that says like it lasts days or something like that, I don't know.
Yeah, well, you guys aren't in. You guys could have not gotten your rest. You could have had the contested rest bullshit, but you were in the thing, so you didn't have a contested rest because of the library. If you guys had chosen to spend the night in the house, you would have had the contested rest with those new rules that we had. But I've forgotten. I probably got to look up again. Somebody should DM me what those rules are.
Thank goodness I remembered to save one spell slot for the library.
That is
'Cause I
actually
was gonna
super
use it
helpful
in
with
that
the new
fight.
rules. Yes.
I was gonna use it in that fight, but I was like, wait a minute, we might need this later.
All right, so you guys open the doors, and there's a hole letting massive amounts of sunlight in through the ceiling. And you can see the clouds and the sun in the sky.
They're still screaming in horror?
No.
Oh, that's a positive. Or everyone's already dead.
Did you give me the letter back, by the way?
Yes.
Oh yeah, I give the letter to Luca, and whenever we're not, everyone's not directly looking at us.
Thank you very much. I owe you. I am in your debt.
Oh, I'm sure you'll save my life at some point. Call it even then.
And Luca like crams the letter into the furthest reaches of his spell book, or I don't know where he's keeping it.
Oh, you made me a room in your fancy library. You've known me like a week, so I feel like I owe you. Plus, we probably would have died last night if we didn't have this place to go to.
Well, thank you. Maybe you will be able to read this letter someday, but I don't think I was ready yet.
Frankly, my friend, I don't think I want to read your will. Seems like a very final thing.
Yes, well, I was expecting to die in that fight. I went charging in as the T-Rex, so usually
That
that
was awesome.
disconnected.
I went charging in as a rogue, and it was not a good deal.
Yeah, exactly. So I was like, "Ooh, probably might not make it out of here. So let me do this before I regret it."
I think your thing dropped, Cher.
Yep, they would appear that way.
There they are.
So what do you guys do while you are... What's your next course of action?
Well, somebody saw that the demons were funneling up out of the mayor's house last night, right?
Mm-hmm.
Do
Yeah.
we see any more in the sky or anything like that? Can
You
we
don't
look
have an
around?
angle on that from the hole in the ceiling.
Oh. Callan will volunteer to go out first. Everyone, stand back. Oh, whoops. I think I just moved something. Okay.
You open the door and the streets are just lined with blood. There's blood, there's guts just everywhere. Every house you can see has the doors closed. You can see furniture pressed against windows. You can see doors that look like they've been broken in and shattered windows. You can see boards covering up everything. You can see just absolute carnage.
For those of you of the faint of heart, you might not want to come out here. This is apocalyptic.
Get out. There we go. It's a real struggle getting out that door.
It's a tight fit.
Is it the coming of love and appreciation?
I don't think that's what those guys were.
Maybe too much love.
Maybe too much appreciation.
This is a disaster.
It is just, you don't see a single soul on the streets. You see light flickering from behind the furniture and the boards, closing up windows and doors.
So people were hiding, but
Only the ones with the marks, though, right?
Oh, that's what we saw last night.
maybe some people tried to rise up and remove their marks, but they were punished for it. My first thought.
It seemed weird because I figured, yeah, when we banish certain demons, the marks remove themselves, but
Okay.
apparently that, or potentially that's not the case. I don't know.
What do you know about the marking process?
It's done in
Just-
secret and in mass. They take people to a secret place and blindfold them. They don't get to see what's going on. And then they wind up having this mark. And then the one time we saw somebody with a mark that lost the mark, it was the trafficker, the guy that got castrated. It was a pretty dark moment. And some demon came tearing out of the sky to come after him, but we sort of disappeared before we saw what actually happened there.
Yeah, and we were also told the sigils were forced on people starting 5 years ago.
I think that's all we know.
Anyone with, I did tell the party, anyone with the mark might be able to be like mind controlled and stuff.
Well, there was a standard Frankenstein mob coming up to the mayor's house while we were still there,
Mm-hmm.
before we escaped. So, I don't know, maybe they're concerned citizens that heard the mayor was under attack, which is not something normal citizens do. Or maybe it was a mind-controlled mob. We don't know. Do you want to head back to the mayor's lair? It's really a lair. It's more of a lair than a manor.
I guess we could, yes. But we should be very careful. Or maybe we could ask around, see what's going on with the people hiding inside these houses.
Yeah, let's go knock on some doors and be like, hey, what the hell happened last night?
Honestly,
Because, you know, I mean, obviously we don't have the marks, or do we? Have we faked the marks?
oh yeah, if we would like, Galuka could cast seeming on us, so we all look like we have.
Who are we faking them for?
The people that you're
Everyone
knocking on
else.
the doors of.
So are all the demons gone? Presumably they're gone right now. There's still
Yes.
not a. So yeah, like we don't have to hide from the people. We can level this entire city if we want to.
Oh, time to cast Earthquake, Cleric. Let's go.
Like I'm saying, like I don't think we need to hide from like Bill who works at the tannery.
But Bill, who works at the tannery, has mind control from a demon. Quite possibly.
That was a maybe.
I'm in there. I don't know.
Oh, where's that sound?
Well, yeah, what are these scarfing noises?
Maybe it's,
Yeah, it's
our
Munch Munch.
buddy Munch Munch?
Oh my god, I hope it's Munch Munch.
Where is he? Where do we hear this?
You hear it
Slightly
coming from the
uncomfortable.
west.
The west. Oh wait, that sounds more like zombies. Oh no. Maybe those people got turned into zombies? Cal will be on the lookout.
Right here.
Tiberius,
It's Munch Munch.
And you just see him just chomping up body parts as he walks along the street.
Ruka will scream out, "You guys back over here. Come back to the door."
Back to the door.
But
And
I
this-
can't see anything.
Oh, you have to come outside.
Do
Yeah.
we see any demons at all?
No.
So Munch Munch is just eating people.
Well,
people.
dead people parts, yes.
Yeah, so good job, Munch Munch.
He's cleaning up the city streets like Spider-Man.
Tiberius, he's back over here.
Munch Munch! Oh, come here, Mr. Fancy Whiskers. I forget to move them simultaneous. Munch seem
we met this creature before. He has a bit of an appetite, so be very careful. It takes a bite out of you. It's very painful. And Luca will be very
so
careful.
you're a
if you have
druid,
him.
right?
Yes.
Roll nature at advantage.
I'd like to do that, but I'm not entirely certain how.
Click on nature and your skills, and it should ask you what you want to roll.
It did not ask me.
I think you
Just
have to
click it
start-
again. It
toggle on
doesn't
top.
matter. Just click it twice.
Just roll twice. Yeah.
Yes, roll it
But
again.
there's a toggle on top of your sheet. Above initiative. There's advantage, normal.
You know that this is
Ah.
a Tarrasque, but you also know that you don't know everything about it. This is not a normal Tarrasque, but you don't know why. It's baby.
It's a baby?
A baby Tarrasque. Well, some kind of Tarrasque. You're still in weird about it.
It's a baby what?
Tarrasque.
Rest.
Does it seem like him and Mr. Fancy Whiskers do or can get along?
This is the kind of thing that the base version of it is.
No,
Yeah, it's like the Dungeons and
No, I was
Dragons
sending that for share.
kaiju.
Okay.
But it's like a cheetah's a cat. This is a cat. Or like a saber-tooth
Hey,
tiger's
I
a
know what
cat.
kind of thing this is, although this one's kind of weird.
Fulgura Tarrasques are incredibly dangerous. They're like forces of nature. In the way
Yeah.
a tornado or a hurricane is.
Yeah,
Maybe we can
this
get the
this
phone
is
on
a
our
baby,
side.
but this thing's gonna be a nightmare.
Can you speak to animals, Ness?
Yes.
Maybe talk to this guy and see if he can help us. Because we tried to speak to him before. He is deathly afraid of being inside the city. So the fact that he's here is interesting to say the least.
What would you like for me to ask him?
I have no idea. What's he doing here? Maybe not to eat all these dead people.
What's he doing here? Where did he come from? And is he Tiberius's best friend? The answer to that last question is yes. Don't let him answer any other way.
Okay, so do I roll this just normally or with
I
advantage?
think you
or
can I think you just can talk to him, right? Like it's just
No,
a thing
I
she
have to
can
cast
do?
a spell.
Oh. Is there like a save? What is?
No, I don't think there's a save.
Oh no.
Nessa, can you link in the chat?
Yeah, you can just do it.
Yeah, speak with animals. She
Yeah.
just has the ability to speak for 10 minutes.
Yeah, so you just say you cast it. It doesn't need a roll. The spell. It just does its thing. So you can now speak with animals.
Okay. Hello there.
It just keeps eating. Nom 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 nom.
My friends here say that they know you.
Nom nom feed the munch munch. He feed the munch munch. Nom 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 nom.
They're curious what you're doing here since you don't seem to like the city.
I eat the nom noms. They jump, chomp, chomp. They poke, poke, poke. And I chomp, chomp, chomp.
They poke, poke, poke?
Yes, they poke, 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 munch, munch. Nothing tastes right here.
Guys, he's saying that nothing tastes right here, and also they poke, poke, poke. I'm not sure what that means.
Maybe he
I
was getting
think
attacked.
included he was tortured or something. Like he was being kept here and locked up and experimented on or something. I don't know. That feels like a long time ago. Although it was yesterday.
Also, I do remember that, no, not that I remember, but last night, all these things were attacking. So maybe they were attacking him, and he just shrugged it off because he just ate all of them.
Did you eat the demons?
Chomp, chomp. Poke, poke.
Yeah, it's not really clear. Sorry.
Well, maybe we could get him to come to the mayor's with us.
Will you come with us to the, will you come with us, please?
Food.
Need food. Chomp, chomp. You got food?
You're welcome to keep eating along the way.
I think the city is a smorgasbord.
Yes.
Cannot go farther into city. There's big poke, poke.
Big poke poke further in city.
Hmm.
Well, tell me about it, please.
And he just kind of looks, and he shudders, and he shakes his head. No poke, poke.
No poke poke. Guys, I don't have any idea what the hell this thing is saying.
Poke pokes are things that attack him.
You remember, this thing's
Or
a
make-
baby. Like, this thing is like an infant, basically.
Yes,
So,
and I
no,
mean,
I'm saying
you
it's
know,
not something you're doing wrong. You're getting out what you're getting out because that's what it is.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
also we're limited by the creature's intelligence,
Yes,
and
yes.
I mean, also it's a creature, not a person.
Yep.
So
Yep.
Maybe try to persuade him by telling him there's more food this way.
much. There is lots more to eat. We would really, really like for you to come with us, please.
Big poke hurt. Big man. Big red. They burn.
Hey, I go
They
over to-
suck. They change.
I didn't quite
I-
understand all of that. I'm sorry, out of character. I didn't quite
They
understand
big
all of
red. They burn. They suck. They change.
that. Big red, they burn, they suck, they change?
Yep.
Sounds like vampires.
Probably not. I go over to him and I ask Nissa to ask Poke Poke if this is the big red that sucks and changes. And I make a illusory image in my hand using prestidigitation of the mayor dude. So it's like a little Star Wars hologram thing.
Much. Is this the big poke poke?
1 second.
Well, I could do 3 of these, so I make one of the regular mayor and one of the mayor in demon form. Who I like to call the Mr. Sinister Mayor.
I can
Mayor
never find
McDemon.
anything, can I? He says yes. Yes, it's the Ulford guy.
The mayor one or the demon form of the mayor one?
The demon form of the mayor one.
Oh, great. So the demon lord likes to torture baby Trasks.
How could he?
Hey, what a monster.
A monster.
You know, I kind of liked him, but now we have to go kill him.
Just teasing this baby Godzilla.
Manjwan says, feed me, leave city. No big poke to man. And he looks over at Tiberius and goes, and you can hear this, Tiberius, you can't. And he's looking at his shoulder, and he just says something. And Nissa, you know that it says, snack? And to you, Tiberius, just sounds like, "Rrrr."
No. Snack over there?
Yeah, the poor, hardly slaughtered citizens of the Alford.
Jump.
We're gonna go kill the big poke now. Are you sure you don't want to come help?
No, not the big poke. Last time. I don't even remember the pain.
Okay,
You-
so he's like super scared of Mayor McDemon.
Oh yeah, no.
Um,
He is adamant he's not going.
he's not going that way with us.
And you just see him start chomping, and he's kind of shaking now, and he starts chomping through the wall. And is slowly making his way through the wall.
Well, he's leaving.
Yeah,
Bye.
Well, now you have an
Like, goes up
exit.
and walk right through that wall.
You got an easy exit now.
True. Remember when we had to climb over a wall to get in here?
So I bring up the psychic whisper bond so we can silently communicate. And we should probably head to the bear's house. Bear's lair. The lair of the mayor.
Okay.
Maybe burn it down. I mean,
As we get closer to the
Sorry.
mayor's house, Callion would like to cast locate creature. So I'm going to describe or name a creature that I'm familiar with, which is the mayor. So I think we were in combat with him. I think that's enough to consider that I'm familiar with him.
You do
Now,
not
he might have
sense
some
him
protection.
within 1,000
up?
feet.
Yeah, so as long as I sense him, but do I sense him?
You do not.
Okay, well, I have concentration for an hour on this, so I will hold this until it runs out, I guess. But I will let the party know, unless he's concealing himself. I don't even know if the mayor's here, but we can go back anyways.
How long have you guys been in Ulford?
Like,
2 days?
2 days?
2 days?
Yeah.
They
Mhm.
caused
Like
a
we
lot
got
of
in-
damage in 2 days.
We didn't do this.
technically, the demons dealt a lot of damage over.
Well, apparently this matters because Dragonheart's in chat, and I bet you there's some shit going on that matters.
Yeah, we got in, and maybe it's 3 days. We got in, and I think we rested, and then we went and did the whole
3
thing
days.
with
3
the
days.
sex trafficker place.
You're welcome, Dragonheart.
the
Does that
rest of
matter?
that-
Do we need to know something if it's 3 days?
The first day was when we went to the Thieves Guild, remember?
Yeah.
We got the cloaks and stuff.
No,
We're
that was,
on-
right, that was right before we went to the mayor's house.
No,
Before that, we did the thing where Tiberius almost got trafficked.
Oh, yes, the first day was weird. Yeah.
You know, the trafficking and the castration, and it got really
Oh, yeah,
intense.
we went to the guy's house. Yeah. That's when we found out about the markings.
Like
Yeah,
camping.
You mean a reconnaissance mission?
No, that was actually an extremely helpful mission.
It was, and then you just charged in.
Tiberius, can you pull your microphone closer to your mouth?
I sure can.
Awesome,
Um,
thank you.
Yeah, it'd be kind of hard. Have you been watching this whole time? Because I mean, you'd have spies in and around, and that's pretty hard to hide. So yeah, I'd assume they'd be equipped with sending. You would know all about it, I would assume.
Oh, Alvin?
Alvin's next door. Like not
Next door,
next
like
door.
This
Next
door right
door.
here?
No, like next door, like city-wise.
Oh, yeah.
Give me the door right now.
Open the door, Alvin!
Yeah, wasn't somebody gonna tell him that we found the mayor, or we found the demon that killed him
Yeah, did you?
Yeah.
Did you tell him?
temporarily?
Did you tell
Thought
him
we
that?
did. I thought I cast sending. I forgot. I'm gonna be honest.
That might have been at the
I know
end of the
for
session.
sure.
Alvin
sure I
sending
messaged
Scallion.
Laura.
Do you need any help?
Do we need any help? Yeah, if we could figure out where the demon lord, I'll respond to him and say, "Oh, Alvin, nice to hear from you. It'd be really helpful if we could try to track this this demon lord. We killed one of them, but we're trying to find a second one who's supposedly the mayor."
We killed the one that was in Sea Falls.
By the way, which way are we walking right now? Up?
Yeah, north.
North? Is that where the mayor's house is? I
Yeah.
don't know. I just keep moving north slowly.
Yeah, it's north. Until you just.
Am I even walking towards the mayor's house? I just keep moving north.
Yeah, north is towards the mayor's house.
Mm.
If you
Don't
see
leave me
people, you don't
behind.
see people. If you see people, you don't see people.
I thought we saw all kinds of people. They're just all dead.
Well, yeah, I meant like on the map.
Hanging off the tops of roofs and stuff.
Yeah, I just meant like on the map. I haven't
The city's
figured it out
huge.
yet.
I wish it was friendly, then we could explore every door.
There's so many doors in Mordor.
More doors.
Look, it's like a marketplace. I bet this is a shit show.
Oh yeah,
we
no.
here?
Stalls are shattered. There's just things strewn about. You see sparkles of gold and silver underneath the layers of blood. Save pieces of the dead. Innocence must be preserved. I will send all that I can spare. That's a
Save
sending from
pieces-
Alvin.
Did he say save pieces of the dead?
Yes.
Okay, I will relate to the party. Well, hey, everyone, I was just in some contact with Alvin, and he told me to save pieces of the dead. Very confusing thing to say. I'm gonna be honest.
In universe, I
sense
think
to
that
you?
would make sense with resurrection.
Oh, to resurrect
Because you only
them?
need a piece to resurrect.
Oh,
Would a drop of blood count as a piece?
I don't know, Dragonheart, does it drop of blood? Yeah, Alvin apparently has resurrection.
well, I do too, but this is a lot of people to resurrect.
Yeah.
This isn't one person.
So if you guys,
And
do you guys want to know out of
Mudbranch
character
would
how
make
many
it way
people died?
harder.
You guys
Sure.
want 200,000 people.
Yeah, so like that would take lifespans to
Drops of
resurrect
blood
all those
work.
people. Yeah,
Drops of
You
blood
need
work.
a whole army of clerics working day
1,000
and
gold
night.
diamond a piece.
I thought there
Yeah.
were only like 50,000 people in the city.
No, there were 600,000
600.
people in the city. I went with based on the city of Detroit.
Oh, why's it gotta be Detroit?
Why, poor Detroit. They've been through enough.
Keeps getting shit on.
Because
Did he say he's coming? Like he's going to?
He said, Alvin does not care. He will do what he can. No, he's going to, he says, save all pieces of the dead. And he'll send, I don't know what he means by send all that I can spare. I don't know what that means.
Guess we'll find out.
The people here in general already think that Alvin is going to invade. That's probably not a good idea.
That's
I'm
true.
sure him sending people, the peacekeepers will arrive, yes.
Yeah, ahead of his invasion wave of demons.
They already call him the Crystal King?
Yes,
That's a
Crystal
cool name.
King. The politics.
Alright, so who received this? Callian received this
Callan,
Yes.
yes.
information?
And he's related to you, and it's coming from Alvin, who's the king mayor of Ulford.
Safe falls.
Seyfell, sorry.
Yeah. We are in Ulford.
You're in Ulford.
Yes. Safe Falls is like Springfield, and Ulford is like Shelbyville.
Yes, that's a good comparison, actually.
Or if you're a Parks and Rec fan, Eagleton versus Pawnee. Safe Falls
Yeah,
is Pawnee, and Eagleton is
Yeah.
Ulford.
Yeah. I don't think
Okay.
Shelbyville's feeling very Shelbyville anymore.
No, they're missing about a third of their population.
Oh my god. This
Oh,
place
there's
is
just
awful.
a giant building in front of me. Should I go left or right?
All
Which
right,
way's the mayor's house?
if we're being asked to keep pieces of the dead, and the easiest thing to do is a drop of blood, it would probably be easiest if one of us had a journal or a blank book or something, and we could take and get a drop of blood on our finger from the corpses and dot them on the page.
Whoa, that's pretty cool.
Also,
Well, Luca
that's
has book.
200,000 people.
Yeah, no, we're just gonna do the ones we're passing as
You're
we're
the
going
ones
down the
you
street,
pass.
okay? Like
Yeah.
we're gonna
This
get
one's-
like maybe, a couple hundred.
Yeah.
That sounds like the saddest book I've ever heard of.
Yeah, Luca's not putting blood in his spell book, but he will provide you with paper.
Yeah,
if you
Cody
would like
says it needs
do
to
the
be a big-
dispenser.
Everybody gets a piece
So
of
you
each
guys didn't
person-
directly kill them because you didn't cast the fireball, but indirect killing, you guys might have the record.
We didn't kill anyone.
We didn't kill them.
Indirectly.
Don't put this blame on me.
We also might be resurrecting people to serve in
Yeah.
a vampire farm.
Yeah.
I'm sorry to serve in what?
A vampire farm.
Yeah.
It's
Alvin
not
has vampire
impossible.
farms. Yeah, vampire farms.
He's a villain.
Ish.
They were consensual vampire farms.
He has a zombie town and a ghost
He does
seamstress.
have an undead district of Safe Falls.
Well, I mean, that's just like a safe haven, though, right?
Excuse me.
I don't know. There's surprisingly no stray cats in that part of town. Weird.
You did have consensual vampire farms for a while, Dragonheart, until you got the synthetic blood created. Now they all work off synthetic blood that Alvin has created a market for and has now cornered the market on, coincidentally, and is using it to strong arm Watoon into an alliance.
Okay, so do we get to the mayor's book?
Anywho, we can all take pages, and as we're walking along, we can drop dots of blood on the pages from as
Yes.
many of them as we can stand.
I'm gonna say on your line you can probably get like 400, 500. 500 is probably reasonable.
Damn.
500 drops of blood.
Where's the mayor's house? We've been walking for
And
a
you
while.
walk
through
to the mayor's house,
Oh my god!
and the
We
mayor's
build our own
house
nip-
is
Where the hell did
gone.
everyone go?
That was the worst 10-second explanation. Yes, I'm known for those bad 10-second explanations.
Where the fuck is everyone?
Head up, right? Up.
North.
Yes. You
All I
left,
had to do
you
was
left
going
Nissa
north.
behind.
I didn't realize everybody was moving while we were having this discussion.
Oh, we got a telepathic link. We can go up to a mile away from each other.
Yeah.
All good.
And you approach the area where the mayor's house was, and there is just rubble and ruin.
Party rubble?
Can we still tell if there's a demon lair associated with the area?
Yeah. Why are we fighting demons and nobody's a paladin?
There is not. I would assume if Callian, if somebody destroyed your church, would it still be consecrated? Like a meteor hit your church, would it still be
I'm
consecrated?
gonna guess no.
Then I'm gonna say no, it's not
Yeah,
desecrated anymore.
I don't know.
Well, let's try one of these doors.
Oh.
Hello? Anyone here?
The doors are actually, I mean, they're not, but they are all boarded up.
Oh,
It would take forever to click them all and lock them.
Oh, okay. Can I like try and break this door down?
Yeah, certainly. Strength check.
Where did Tiberius go?
Yeah, where is Tiberius?
Causing
That-
trouble.
He's this way to the left.
I'm
And
not
you-
causing trouble.
and you hear a
I'm
rouse
solving
and you
problems.
You hear the patter of feet and a loud thump, crack, and smash as he smashes through somebody's door. And you hear a scream as somebody dives behind their bed.
Hey, you. Question. We got questions.
I love
Just
how we
Just
did
take
some
the
bug-
money. It's under the bed. Just take
Does
the money.
she-
Leave
Does
me.
the person still have a mark?
Yes, they do.
Why do you still have a mark and other people don't?
I don't know.
Why are you still alive?
I don't know. I just, all of a sudden, my wife, her hand is, the mark, it was gone. And then the beast that came for her. Right in front of my
Okay.
eyes.
Well, I'm very sorry to
yeah.
hear that. I'm not gonna take your money. I just wanted the
Lorraine!
answers. Okay, I'm sorry for Lorraine. Okay, I'll leave now. See, immediate answers to
And
questions.
he is just starts sobbing.
Yeah, screw that guy. I don't actually care about him.
Oh,
But
that's
he
fine.
did answer a question we had. Did some people's marks just disappear? And did ever okay, so only some people's marks disappeared.
Yes,
And it happened instantaneously.
Here's my thought. We killed a demon. He casted the marks on a bunch of people. All those marks disappeared. But the mayor, we didn't kill the mayor. So anything he cast the marks on, or this is a theory, are still marked. So the mayor last night was like, "Oh, there's all these unmarked people. I'm gonna kill them all." That's my
Yeah.
my headcanon right now of what happened.
Yeah, or the mayor wasn't even in control. Like there was some kind of magic because it does seem like the mayor would understand that, like, him killing everybody would be pretty controversial, but like he could just let people continue to exist and then go back to marking them.
Well, maybe he made a deal with the other demon, and they kind of like split the populace. Like, oh, these are your people, these are mine.
Yeah.
And then a bunch of them just became unmarked, and that is a problem for him.
I would guess it was split 3 ways. If it was 200 out of 650,000 people,
So who's the last thing that we think?
oh, and maybe something we banished because it.
Oh, maybe. I don't know. Maybe that little, wasn't there like a little demon thing that escaped with him
Yeah.
Yeah, the
and that
flying
teleported
one.
him away? Yeah. I don't know.
Small winged demon.
Well, either way, I don't know what else to do here in Ulford.
Yeah,
I don't
it
think the mayor's here. I can't sense him.
I mean, much seemed to think that the mayor was still here.
You could
Well, the mayor's placed
also
now.
unrelated. Dragonheart is actually going to be able to jump in. So if you decided to go back to Save Falls, we could integrate that, and you could actually get things done.
Yeah, maybe we should go back.
But whatever
Yeah.
you guys want to pursue, I'm just throwing it out because it's an unusual option that's become available.
Yeah, this is an unusual situation. I feel like most of the situations have been, but
Yes, that's this
I can't just
campaign.
pretend to be a woman and then try and hook up with a creepy dude and then solve all our problems every time.
It only
That's-
works once in a while.
It
That's
only
a
works
one-time
once every
deal.
3 months.
Yeah. Okay.
Bring Munch to Alvin.
Hey, can we bring Munch Munch? Like, just throw bodies behind us?
I mean, he's-
I could teleport him.
You could teleport him. He just doesn't want to go into the city.
Oh, how does he feel about a different city?
I mean, does it have the
Did-
demon in it?
So we're gonna show up in Safe Falls, be like, hey, and we're bringing a Tarask that won't stop eating.
sure that's
We
gonna
sound
go
like-
over swimmingly.
I
Maybe
well,
that's the kind of
also
thing you
Alvin
should
might
ask
have
about.
some news for you guys.
True.
How close is Callian with Terry?
With Terry?
Yeah.
Well, he was the officiator of her wedding.
But like, how
and,
good of a relationship is she? I mean, she does go to Rokoge a lot, so how close a relationship would you say they would have maintained?
I would say that they were friends. Not like bestest of friends, but they would have spoken
Like
often.
the major life event
Yeah,
type of sharing?
I think so.
Okay, so she was pregnant again. She's giving birth to a child at this point.
Oh, okay.
A girl.
Yeah, I think I would have known that.
Yes. That makes 5 children.
5 children. This family continues to grow.
So what are you guys liking to do here?
I don't know. Is there anything left for us to do in this town?
I wanted to give it a shot at the mayor, but I don't think that's going to happen. So
Yeah, we have to bait him out. Wasn't the
Right.
mayor tried to kill Alvin? Yes.
Mm-hmm. You did?
So maybe we should go to Alvin because that seems like a target. Like the mayor might be going to go kill him right now.
Yeah, probably not a bad idea.
Like we were sent here to. Originally, the original the pull of us coming here was because we were chasing Alvin's potential murderer. So
Once we have a plan, I am a masturbator.
I'll be right back. 1 second.
I thought we were just chasing the demons that we chased out of Sea Falls. That's why we came here.
Yes. Yes. You killed the one that
Maybe
left.
it was like
Mayfall.
a foreign exchange assassination deal. Like
You came in, you
the
killed
Sea
the
Falls
demon.
demon asked the Ulford demon to come to Sea Falls to kill Alvin, and then maybe the Sea Falls demon was supposed to come here and kill somebody. I don't know. like a throw mama from the train kind of thing.
Little demon trick, quid pro quo.
Yeah.
You kill the mortal that's been annoying me, and I'll kill the mortal that's been annoying you.
Isn't that how it always works in like the comic books? The times that actually it's successful is when they switch up their villains.
Wouldn't know.
It's always the new villain that's giving the Batman a hard time.
Voltaire says, this party just throws children or children like things at Alvin. They just arrive on his doorstep pretty much say, please adopt this, and then just poof. Which is true. You've given him Brandavius. You've given him
I mean,
the Hydra.
wasn't me.
You've given
Huh?
him. Who else have you given him?
I gave him the corpse of James Barden.
There you go. So what
I'm
are you
sorry,
guys
I'm back.
doing?
Should we go back to Safe Falls?
Sure. Are we gonna take the Trask with us or not? Is that the kind of thing you should probably call ahead about?
I think so.
Yeah, like that's you go on kind of the outskirts and meet Elvin with the baby Drask.
I cannot stress enough how dangerous that thing is gonna be if it grows up. You can say it's
Maybe-
cute now, and I don't know why you all feel like that, because I think it was eating somebody's arm when we first met it.
But maybe we can make friends with it.
Yeah, like
It
the
wanted to
secret-
take a bite out of one of you guys.
The secret to our success will be Munch Munch.
I think it was after the cat.
I'm telling you, final battle of the campaign. We're all down to our last health point. Munch Munch comes in and saves the day. I'm telling you.
Deuce
Munch
Taras.
Munch.
Yeah, Deuce S. Munch Munch.
Mr. Fancy Whiskers riding on his back, shooting laser beams from his eyes.
There you go.
We still don't
Because
know what
Trasks
kind of
are
Elvin-
notoriously not ranged.
So are you guys gonna try and exit the city and try and reunite with Munch Munch?
Maybe. Well, Nessa, are you okay with coming with us? I know you came here to hunt demons, but it seems demons have left.
Well, I mean, we're still technically hunting them. So, yes, I will go with you.
Cool. So, let's first look for Munch Munch before we decide if we're gonna go back to safe.
I feel like we should return to Safe Falls without Munch Munch and then just let Alvin know about him and see if we can gain any more knowledge without, you know, unleashing Munch Munch on another city.
No, we're not
True.
considerate about that.
True. Okay. So let's go find Munch Munch first.
For what it's worth, I don't think this is a good idea.
We very rarely do things that are good ideas.
So we're going.
What's
So
a-
where are we going?
We're going outside the city.
Okay.
We're
where
gonna
the Munch
go-
Munch is.
I mean, like, it would make the most logical sense to go back to the south and go through the wall where he went through the wall,
Mhm.
and then track him from there.
Listen for the sound of munchings and crunchings.
Yeah.
Chomp, 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 chomp.
Okay. Should I just move our? I'm
Yeah.
moving our characters slowly.
Oh, we're moving again?
The city's so big.
Yeah.
I'm like, I have to
Imagine
keep
how long it
scrolling.
took to make this damn map.
Every door.
Oh. Have we gone back to the regular POV darkness? I thought we had the
You have to remind me on every map that it applies
Oh.
to because I'm never going to remember.
the darkness and the grayness. I like the darkness and the grayness. I don't know. Maybe we should have
Yeah.
a vote about it
See?
instead of it just
No.
being me.
Well, I mean, it works. I just haven't applied it.
Yeah.
And there you go.
Yeah. Now we can actually see this map instead of little bits and pieces of it. Ooh, that room looks fancy.
Oh God, it does
Yeah,
not
they
like
found
being
Munch
zoomed
Munch.
out on this.
I found him.
You did find the Munch Munch.
Is he outside the?
Yeah,
well,
he's
hell,
just
I
kind of
don't know where
walking away
you are
from
at
the
this
city.
point.
Occasionally, you see a tree fall over as he chomps at the trunk on his way past.
Wait, how big is it?
Boom. he's a baby, but he's still big. He's like
Like a horse?
a
Large dog?
grizzly bear.
Oh, Jeebus.
But like, I don't know. I don't know how big a grizzly bear is. Maybe a brown bear? I don't know. It's not like a super huge bear, like a medium huge bear.
Like Cocaine Bear?
Yeah, that seems about the right size. He seems relatively lean.
After all these people he's eaten, seems reasonable for Cocaine Bear.
Yeah.
Maybe he's like a super magical creature where it's like an extra dimensional space in there. He just. It's like the TARDIS on the inside. He just keeps
There's a bag
eating
of
and eating and
holding.
eating.
Well, Nissa did say there was something weird about it that she couldn't identify.
Maybe he's good. He's
Yeah.
a good Tarask.
He's a good boy.
Other
He's
than the
a
fact he was
good boy.
trying to eat us. I don't know. I can't get through the wall.
You can go
I
through
mean,
the
he's
hole in the
still a-
wall over here, but just say you're going through and I'll bring you through.
We're going through.
It's like a slip and slide.
Wee.
And we.
All right.
Guys, it feels like we've been in the city for a while.
You guys been
Like,
here
it's
for
nice
like
to be
3
out of
days.
that
It's been a long
godforsaken
weekend
city.
for you guys.
That city was
Aw,
cursed
nature.
beyond belief.
Yes.
One of you mage types gonna reach out to Alvin and ask him if he wants to have a much?
I was thinking we just
Dragonheart, are
teleport.
you back yet? Can we have a sending discussion yet? Or let us know.
Well, either way, do we think we can?
Didn't we have horses?
What? Sorry.
Didn't we get here on horses?
Did we come here on horses? Wait, I think we did.
I feel
Did we
fairly
come on
confident
horses?
the horses got.
There's no way the horses survived.
No, the horses got eaten. Horses absolutely got eaten. But the question is, which horses did you lend them, Dragonheart, that got eaten? Because Wes is going to be very upset.
Yeah. Technically, Wes has been with us the whole time.
Yeah, he's going to be real upset when he finds out, though, like, out of character.
She got some Uber horses, not had our own personal horses.
These are...
I remember.
Oh,
I remember
no,
offering-
Wes's horse got eaten.
No.
Of any of Party 3's they took. So Wes is obviously, I don't know what other ones you guys took with you, but...
All I know is that I remember
Is
offering
Wes
to
around?
teleport
Because
us
he
here.
should come back and he should get in if he's around. At Mars. Now would be the perfect time to jump in if you are home. So you have Munch Munch here. He's just chomping through trees, going deeper and deeper into the woods.
Wait, Munch. Hang on.
I think you're past 10 minutes, but we're also
Probably.
going to transition over here to...
Whoa.
There, and you guys can pop in the top.
A whole new world.
And
Whoa, a map without doors. Not just without doors, but outdoor. See what I did there? No.
I could feel my elfiness breathing in.
Yes, I'm very much enjoying the outdoors. How the hell do I get my character on here?
Drag it
Go to the
from
character
the
list.
character list.
Yeah.
What?
Go to
Drag
the
my...
character list and drag it from the character list onto the map.
Learned new things today.
These are all to scale, so
Well, they
Tiberius
kind
is
of
actually 4
Just
foot.
throw you into the deep end with
Ti-
roll 20
Tiberius
like
is
we do with
actually
everybody who
unknown.
joins, so... Alright. Are we trying to talk to Munch Munch?
Are we going to try to talk to Munch Munch, or are we just going to, like, supernaturally kidnap him?
That's a good point.
I don't know, but having just a Tarrasque hanging out, it's not the best idea, no?
Well, I mean, like, I did say that I didn't think this was a good idea.
Just looking if I have any abilities.
Do y'all want me to talk to him again?
Guess.
Oh, I'm of two minds. I don't want to show up in Sea Falls and be like, "Oh yeah, we found a baby Tarrasque," and Alvin be like, "Why didn't you bring that to me?" And I also don't want to show up in Sea Falls and be like, "Oh yeah, we found a baby Tarrasque," and Alvin be like, "Why did you bring that here?"
Yeah, that's a good point. So we could just like
I feel like it could go either way. He has a lot of eclectic things in Sea Falls.
Since we are sort of waiting on somebody to respond, would now perhaps be a good time to take a slight break.
And to fight the Tarrasque.
You're gonna fight
No,
the
we are-
baby Tarrasque?
We are not fighting Munch Munch.
Mhm.
If you decide to fight Munch Munch, you'll be fighting me and Mr. Fancy Whiskers and Munch Munch.
True. By the way,
So what do you do about this? You just let this thing roam loose and just go to safe house?
do we have?
I mean, Party 1
Yeah,
let
the
Voltaire
contract?
loose on the world. That's no worse. This is no worse than
It's
that.
Can I put like a little necklace on him?
Yeah.
Can be hard, no?
No, that's fine.
Because then I could use locate object whenever he's lost. But we can
You
wait. I have a spell. I have I think I have scrying, right?
I don't know. You're the wizard.
Yeah, I have scrying on.
You're the wizard, Harry.
I have scrying on Callian, which means that like I can see a particular creature. Like I
Good.
can spy on him from anywhere in the world,
Yep.
as long as I'm familiar with him. I mean,
Just check in
I
on him
am
from time to
familiar,
time,
I've
see
met
what
him.
horrible things he's gotten up to. The
Yeah, so-
civilizations he's toppled.
we could leave him, and then we could find him in the future if we really need to. I just
Looking
look
at the
back
Discord
before-
chat, I think we need some blood samples from horses.
My way.
I think we would be hard pressed to find that.
Well, we know where we left them, right?
Yeah, they're on the outside of the city. You could probably still
Oh, I
find
thought they
some
were
of that.
inside Munch Munch.
It
They're
might
not.
be.
I don't know. We didn't explicitly feed the horses to the Munch Munch.
Yeah, I thought the demons killed.
Yeah,
the
but there's still
horses.
blood on the collars. He didn't eat the collars. Not collars, reins,
Bridle?
tie-offs, bridle.
Saddles?
I don't. Yeah,
Saddle?
he didn't eat those
Horseshoes.
parts.
Got a horseshoe
There's
with part of
definitely
the hoof
blood
still
there.
attached.
Yeah. Big in heart, can horses be resurrected?
If you believe hard enough.
If you
So
clap
let's
your
add
hands.
some horse.
Artax!
Dragonheart says horses can be resurrected. So let's add some horse blood to that book.
Okay.
Create our own Necronomicon.
Yeah, we have like an encyclopedia of blood.
Yeah.
Oh, what the hell is this?
It's like
We
a
didn't really
weird
know any of those
character.
other people, but we should probably write "This is a horse" on the pages with the horse blood, because that'd be a nasty surprise for somebody. It's just like, you know,
Yeah,
Already
resurrected
working their
him.
way through. All right, resurrect this page of blood. Welcome back to life. Go over here. Next person. Oh, it's a horse.
You might crush some people if they're doing it in bulk.
That's hilarious.
And then we gotta explain to some poor priests, like, oh, our bad. Yeah, well, there's some horses in there. Like, there's a whole section of pages that are just horses.
Absolutely. All right. So what are we doing?
Okay, well, we are going to go back to Safe Falls. Now, I
Okay.
can teleport us there, but
Do you pay your dues?
it's not that far. No, I don't. I can just teleport somewhere else. No one will know.
They're
I
gonna
don't-
get you
I'm
for
not
that.
using
You're going to
teleportation
Alvin, who
yet.
runs the city.
Or we could, like, go there.
I mean, it's
Like
not that
walk?
far. It's like a half a day
Yeah.
walk.
I think I can even, like, polymorph into, like, a bird or something. I don't know.
He's like, what
You're
are we
probably
doing
went
with
for
Munch
a bird
Munch?
Just so you don't have to walk.
I can use Phantom Steed and make, like, a ghost horse. That's cool. It only lasts an hour? What? Who needs a horse only for an hour?
Paul
I don't
Revere?
know. Yeah.
Okay, you guys, you want to walk or should I teleport us?
I feel like time is probably somewhat of the essence right now.
Okay. I will start. I'll use teleportation circles since it's a lower spell slot.
Also, Callian would know. Alvin would not want the Taras to wander around.
To just wander around the planet.
So
Well, we are tracking it. But, I mean,
They're
what
just
else
gonna-
are we going to do with it? We don't want to kill it.
I think he wants to adopt it. He's got a real problem with that. Something of
But
that
how-
magnitude
how's he gonna
walking
feed
around
this
would
thing?
scare. I don't know how he's gonna. He'll figure it out.
But he needs so much food.
He's got a city budget. I mean, you know how much money he has. He can just use some of his city budget. He paid you
I think
guys
it's
what,
better to-
6,000 gold apiece or some shit like that.
Just to enrich the thing on like a town.
I
That
haven't
was
paid
before
6,000
your
gold.
time, Cal. I think Luca and Ansel might be the only two left who got that payout.
What happened to the other ones? They all die?
Some died, some left, some character swaps, some people's schedules changed. There's a lot of people are in and out.
Anyway, I will cast teleportation circle to bring us to.
And by us, you mean
The group.
okay,
And not the Tarask, I'm assuming.
okay,
You're casting a spell. You're in charge of it.
yeah, you are.
Hey, Tiberius is going to be upset if we leave him behind, though.
That's true.
Oh, any creature. So it can just enter. So
Oh,
if
it
someone wants
can?
to put like a piece of meat on this
That means that
teleportation
Tiberius, if you got beef jerky hanging out your back pocket,
Don't think so. Like,
no, it meant
sh-
like you could do if you wanted Munch to follow you, you could try and entice it to follow you through the teleport.
let me see. Do I have?
It's up to
field
you.
correct-
I mean, it's
It does not currently say that I have field
we
rations.
assume everybody has food. That's one of those things, just like arrows. We assume everybody
Okay.
has those.
Yeah.
Because nobody wants to
I feel-
track that.
I feel like I should flip a coin on this one.
If only we had something to use for probabilities.
/ roll 1d2.
I got ahead on my coin flip. So yeah, we're gonna try and bring Munch Munch.
Roll animal handling. I don't think that's gonna be enough. You could, however, spend an inspiration.
What about?
Chaos. Goji gives an inspiration to Tiberius.
Can I use survival to try and?
Well, you also
Make
have to
them
roll a
more
d4
deliberate
right
food.
now.
Okay.
Goji just paid for your inspiration. Because he
Yeah.
wants to see a Tarask in Safe Falls for
Hey,
some
Goji.
reason. Yeah. He's pretty hunger driven. I'll allow that.
Go. Come on, let's go. So as the teleportation's about to go off,
Mm-hmm.
like I throw down some food and I'm like, "Come on, Munch Munch!"
Actually, you'd have to. So you're gonna need to pay 20 gold. Not 20 gold. How many people are there? 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. No. Plus, you'd be taking. How many is your total party size plus Munch Munch? If everyone was here.
8. I don't know.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Wes and Ansem.
Oh yeah, 7.
Okay. 7.
Does the cat count?
Yeah.
I'll pay gold. I'll pay.
The cat counts? Yeah, the cat would count. So how much? But those are at a half rate because they're animals. So how
7
many
and a half?
animals? 2 animals and 7 people?
Yes.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, so 2 animals and 7 people would be 160 gold. Because you can't teleport to Alvin's house because it's warded.
Oh yeah. Okay. Luca will pay that amount.
Okay. Not like you're not rolling in gold right now.
I have a lot of gold. Don't worry.
Yeah.
If anyone actually needs gold, please let me know.
That was one of the few things we've enforced. Relatively.
You already gave me a pile of
consistently.
gold.
Yeah, I still got more.
Yeah. Okay, so we go. Where's the main map?
Actually, there is something Luca wants to shop for at some point, but
Well, you've got Terry's.
does she have a? It's a
That's
very obscure spell
well,
requirement.
no. Remember, Terry's is like a supermarket. It's not a supermarket. It's like the
Oh.
mall. Remember? It's like
Ooh, we're going shopping
everything.
later. Shopping episode, yeah.
Mal.
Oh, Nissa, Cher, you're gonna love the shopping episode. Do you like shopping in general?
Yeah.
Oh God, let me just show you the people that.
Shopping episode.
Hey, Cal, have you seen the mall?
Is that where the Yennefer the Ghost Tailor
Yes.
worked?
Yes, you have.
Yeah, I saw part of it.
Where is the mall? I know it's in here
When
somewhere.
we went in there and wrecked the place and stole her crystals. Maybe
Yeah.
even drove her out of business.
You did kind of drive her out of business. It was kind of sad, honestly.
We are the bad guys.
Maybe. Honestly,
She
it's-
needs to
you
move
guys-
on to the next life.
Both of the parties have really, really stretched the lines. Why can I not find?
We're in
Mall.
Safe Falls now, right?
Yeah, this is Safe Falls. This place survived a meteor strike
There we go.
2 days ago.
From a meteor storm to a strike.
Storm, yes.
Multiple
And
meteors.
Tiberius
Several
got
meteors.
much to follow us.
Yes.
We teleported to the mall with a Tarrasque. We are terrible people.
Let's go.
We are not good heroes.
Well, you're not in the
You can
mall.
look
I'm
at
trying to
them.
figure out how I can. There we go. This is just showing you the size of this mall.
Wow.
The mall.
Yeah, and every one of those is a shop that you can visit.
You want to go to Dillard's?
But you guys will
Oh,
have
fuck.
actually found yourself at the teleportal portal.
Pizza Uno?
Pizza
Hi, Dragonheart.
Hulu.
Hi.
Everything always comes back to you guys, to Safe Falls. Every time.
My computer was being a pain in the ass, sorry.
Oh, it's fine. Okay. We've got the titles up in surprisingly short order. So in Safe Falls, you guys are that purple spot right here.
Okay.
Where you are promptly accosted by the Teleportation Guild and milked for the amount of money that I prior said. I think it was
And here's some
160.
money. Yes.
160.
I paid them. Okay, everyone. So this is Safe Falls. This I don't know if you've been to this city before.
I
It was-
have not.
It was never a nice place, but it did just survive a meteor storm 3 days ago, 4 days ago. So
Yeah, everywhere that's red is just demolished and in process of being rebuilt.
And a black cloud of death.
which
And
we
this,
helped.
like
we helped
cryptically
save.
says something about nature will retake everything.
Nature will find a way.
And you do have a Tarrasque following you?
Hey,
Yeah,
can we put that thing on a leash or something? Or
You guys can
Maybe
lure it with
Tarrasque.
food. It's very food motivated. It's kind of like a Labrador Retriever.
Callian does have the spell create food and water.
Just continually create food. There's like a stream
Yeah,
of
but-
food.
I think
This is your life now. You just cast the spell and feed this thing.
all spell slots. Create food.
What is my purpose? You give me butter.
Oh my god. Yeah, I know.
Yeah, it's a bummer.
Okay, so we should probably go to Alvin's catch up. Maybe he's being attacked by a demon lord right now. We have no idea.
Could my computer run?
Where is Alvin's?
I'm doing.
I'm gonna be honest, I always get lost on this map.
Oh, Munch Munch can be edited and controlled by all players.
Whoa.
So you guys can drag him along with you.
Where is he?
I put
Oh,
him
there he
down there
is.
for you. Also, where's the Mr. Fancy Whiskers is also in there.
Yeah, and I sometimes remember to add him.
Yes. So you guys,
should get
I'm
more-
assuming, are headed to Alvin's house?
Yes.
Does Alvin's house have like a stable?
I think it does, actually.
It has
Dude.
several.
That fucking thing is going to eat the stable.
Hey, there's a
And
hydra
everything
in
in
the stable.
It's
The other thing that's in the stable is a 9-headed hydra.
Yeah, there's
Clean.
also there's a 9-headed hydra. All right, the meat. You guys see the meat?
What if Munch Munch eats a head and then it
I
grows
don't see
back?
jack shit.
yeah, it's,
Never-ending food cheat.
Look kind of like. Wait, why is the meat? Yeah, the meat should be working like right there.
yeah, I see it.
Okay, I see.
Or you have to zoom out.
I see the meat.
Everyone gather on the meat.
Meat.
What the shit?
We'd have to find all the characters. Here's
I
one.
mean, that's probably about the right size to feed to Munch Munch.
All right. Well, I think we've got everyone, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that's 5, 5, 5. Yeah. Okay. So you see, I'm gonna let Dragonheart be Dragonheart's people because Dragonheart knows Dragonheart's people.
I can't see anything.
Oh yeah. I'll put the meat back out for you. There. Can you see now?
Hopefully, eventually.
You might have to like zoom out.
It's like near the bar.
What the fuck? Okay, hold on. No, I do not see meat apparently today.
Oh no. Well, here we'll make a little tiny Alvin.
Can you just put me on the map somewhere?
Yeah, down bottom middle.
Oh, I see me. There we go.
There, real tiny little Alvin.
Yeah, there we go. Everything's fine. I can see now.
Oh no, I made a mistake, but continue along with your day. Go ahead.
Did you open my character sheet?
I hit the edit because I was going to take the name off, so it'd just be a little thing sticking there. So continue along. I just have no access to my DM side for like the next 5 minutes.
Edit only. Oh god, yeah, fuck. So yeah, you would approach it. Arberlin would look at Callie and be like, "You are approaching, Callian. Should I inform Alvin of your arrival?" And I am bringing something else for him to take care of again.
Yes, we just came back from Ulford and we have important matters to discuss. But we also bring a new friend here. He has a big appetite. So, if you guys have any food?
Alvin's has got some food around here somewhere. Just go on inside. Yeah, he's. Oh, yeah, I'll inform Alvin that you're here. He may not be in the house right now, even though you will see him in the house. Just letting you know.
Okay.
That's a
Like an
research.
astral projection kind of thing?
No, Alvin has a second copy of himself that wanders around that takes care of the general daily paperwork while he handles other tasks.
You beat me to it. I was gonna do that with Luca.
He is living the dream.
But yes, go on inside. He'll be with you as soon as he can.
Elvin's
And,
theme song.
I'll inform the chefs and the butchers to bring whatever food we could muster for the new guest.
His name's Munch Munch.
Munch Munch.
Elvin, did you
yes.
try
Although he has no
identify
training,
it
he will
at
not
all?
respond to that.
Huh?
Have you tried and identified it at all?
Identified what?
The Munch Munch.
I haven't identified. He just arrived. I haven't tried to
Okay.
identify it.
Making sure. Sorry, there's like I was doing a lot of things to catch up.
But you can see Arbalin is seems to say something to the statue next to him, and after that, you guys are free to go inside as you see fit.
Mm-hmm.
Is this Ivrelon?
Iverlon, he's
Birdman.
He's the Birdman and captain of the House Guard.
Is that Kriara from RuneScape?
Who, Iverlon?
Yeah.
He might be. I have no idea.
Let me. 1 second.
Because he sounds like a new brand of mascara.
Iverlon.
I'm pretty sure that is.
For the ladies of the night.
Share.
I think we discussed this last time.
Share.
I'm trying to see, but
I'm pinging it. Oh, you're not in the house, are you? Now you should be able to see this guy over here. Or do you not see
it
anything?
sure looks like it.
I think that's Kriara from RuneScape. Andrea.
From
Dragonheart
Run
made
Escape.
one of his employees. Dragonheart, Elvin. One of his household employees is the picture you used is Kriara. Sorry, there's a lot of RuneScape people here, Dragonheart.
It's fine.
I had never noticed that before now, but continue along.
But yeah, as you guys are entering, you would see that the Iverlon just kind of nods his head to all of you, and he's like, "A pleasure." Oh, he has the raspy voice. "A pleasure to see all of you. Do you need to speak with the Prime Alvin, or will the copy of Alvin suffice for the moment?"
Should probably talk to the main man. It is about the
Well, Prime is
mysterious
on
demons?
his way at this moment, so he should be here as soon as he can.
That's definitely Kree.
Yep. All right. What?
But yeah, after about a minute or so, you would hear Alvin come up from behind. Oh, and pardon me, let me come through. Hello, everyone.
Alvin.
I see that there's something interesting at my front door today. I was informed of its presence. I didn't think he was telling the truth. Okay. You know,
We
there's
have,
plenty
lots
of
to share with
renovated. Yeah.
So does
Well,
Alvin
first of all-
too.
Well,
Julie.
how about we start with our friend outside? We went to Ulford, and we found this. We assume is it some sort of baby Tarask outside,
Mhm.
and we believe that they were trying to do experiments on him because he refused to enter the city. He seemed very adamant about that.
Horrible.
So we brought him.
I spoke with him briefly, and he does seem to be quite terrified of the demons that were in Ulford.
Yes.
saying that they poked and they hurt him. And there is something definitely not right about this guy, by the way. This is
The
not a normal.
Tarask?
Yeah, no, this is not a normal
Oh.
Tarask.
Intriguing. Yeah, I will need to hire someone to assist with a Tarask, because I don't think we have. I don't think I have the facilities to house a Tarask, but it could be built. We're not working on the underground district of the city anymore, so ta-da! Don't have to worry about that.
Ooh,
Okay.
ooh, you can hire me. I'll take care of the Tarask.
Aren't you hunting demons, though?
I am good at multitasking.
Taking care of the Tarask would be a full-time job. You would not be able to go anywhere.
Mr. Fancy Whiskers, aren't I good at multitasking? You've been fine.
You know, I've learned that multitasking, you could be really good at multitasking, but I've had a very hard time multitasking to the point where I've had to make myself into two now, so,
Well, can you make two of me and one of them will take care of Munch Munch?
no, I cannot make two of you without getting rid of the second copy of me.
This is all sounding very tragic, but I understand.
Anyways,
Maybe you could be like the volunteer at the Munch Munch enclosure.
Yeah.
Ooh,
You can
that'd
come and
be great.
visit, obviously. I mean, Elvin's a good guy. He's gonna let you visit your friend.
yeah, you could come and visit him any time. It's just,
Take him out for walks, feed him, small animals.
yeah, I would prefer
Honeyed
you just
ham
as
is
long
a
as you
favorite.
don't-
Is a favorite around here.
Yes, it is. Just please, whatever you do not feed him the baby the small griffins, or the baby griffins either.
Aw.
Because we have pygmy griffins and baby griffins running about right now, essentially since the Griffin Sanctuary was destroyed, and now they're flying around the city, and most of them have been brought back into a temporary sanctuary, but of course we're missing the primary one. All right. So, business is what you've come here for. Shall we talk? Is it something that needs to be talked behind closed doors, or is it something that can be discussed openly?
I think behind closed doors for some of the information for sure.
Then
Or maybe not here in the foyer.
Yeah, we're at the door.
The
Alvin
atrium.
doesn't want us here. He's trying to kick us out.
Yes.
You have a lovely study.
Yes. I don't think I would trust many people with this. Hold on. And you see Alvin kind of taps his ear, and then you see a second Alvin walk out of his study. And he's like, okay, would you be so kind as to help the Tamers entertain our guest outside? And the second Alvin looks outside the door and goes, yes, I think that's a good idea. And the second Alvin walks out the door and will help keep the Munch Munch
Mhm.
preoccupied. All right. Then to the study it is.
And that was a smooth transition.
I know, right? Now I just gotta pull everyone out.
I remember this room. This is the room where my character was first introduced.
Oh yeah. Good times. Good times.
All right.
Plus, it's got all these sweet cats.
We're missing Tiberius.
Would you believe that we didn't even know there were cats in here for like the first 6 months we used this map, and then one day we noticed them. And we're like, well, guess Terry collects cats.
They're all over the place.
Yeah, we never noticed for like 6 months of
Like,
using this map. This map's
top
been around
corner.
a long time.
1, 2, 3.
All right.
Yeah, you in the bottom left, Tiberius.
So,
4.
yeah, there's a lot of them.
How many cats?
And technically there would be a fox in here sitting around as well,
Mm-hmm.
because Alvin has his fox.
Alvin, are you getting more comfortable with your theme music now?
Yo, Kutu.
Yes. All right. Now, of course, before we get into business, I believe introductions are necessary. Alvin will turn to look at Nisa and be like, "Hello. My name is Alvarak Malkart Venstein Harvich Dravania. Everyone calls me Alvin."
Nice to meet you, Alvin. I am Nissa.
Pleasure to meet you. Now, that introductions are out of the way. I saw briefly what occurred, or have heard of what has occurred in Alford. How bad is the damage? I don't know the exact numbers.
Like a third of the citizens are killed.
And the citizen population is about 600,000, Alvin.
You see Alvin's like, he's gripping his fist for a moment, and he's just like, okay.
Well, maybe we should back up a little bit. Well, as you know, there was a attempt on your life here by some demon forces. There was the meteor swarm. There was that whole problem with the poisonous cloud in your city and whatnot. So once we got that cleaned up, what's up?
Yeah, I was just saying that it's being cleaned up quite nice. Like everything's being put under control and under wraps at this point. So it's just reconstruction going on now.
Yeah, so we based off some knowledge and some a lead that we had, we went to Ulford because we heard there was the demons ran off to there. And
Yes, I
while we were there,
remember.
we found that a lot of the citizens there have marks on them and brands that I believe, and this is Lucas speaking, I believe that they had some very powerful magic where they branded all the people in the city, and they could even mind control them if they had to. So, and we even tried to remove a brand from someone, but it was quickly found out, and whoever was in charge can realize when brands are removed. But anyway, we snuck into the mansion of the mayor, and we fought him. He escaped, but we believe the mayor of Ulford is the demon that tried to take your life. And we did kill another demon lord, though, Six Axis, the smoke demon lord,
Oh, how wonderful.
who seemed to be the one who was from here.
Oh, James Barden.
Yes. So we did vanquish one of them, but the mayor got away.
Hey, as Luca is naming these different characters, I prestidigitate the little images of each one. It's like, oh, here's what the mayor looks like. Here's what the mayor looks like when he's a demon. Is this the demon that tried to kill you?
I might actually have these if you give me a second. I think.
Oh, and just one more thing about the city itself. Wait, what was the last thing I was going to mention? Oh,
There, that's
people there
that's
are.
the Ulford mayor.
Oh,
Yeah, Alvin, does this guy look familiar?
yes. I mean, he did hit me with 2 fingers of death.
Oh, he was trying to shoot them at us too.
I believe he hit Tiberius with one as well,
Yeah.
but just one.
Oh, but the last thing I was going to mention is the people of Ulford, whether conscious or not, all seem to believe that you are some sort of like military leader or something that is leading
A
an army.
tyrant lord?
Yes,
The Crystal King.
Crystal King. Yeah, it's a cool name.
Yes, I hear this tyrant lord being spoken left and right. Then, well, I guess there's no reason to hide anything. As far as what they're saying, I am no tyrant lord, but as far as being a military strength, yes, I have been gathering some. Quite a bit, actually. As far as what my conquest is, I have no qualms with everyone around here, but with all these demons and other threats from corrupt churches and otherworldly beings, it made me realize that this world needs to be united. And that is my ultimate goal, is to unite the world under one kingdom. So they are not entirely incorrect. Though I believe the demons are poisoning their minds with the fact that I wish to wipe out everyone and enslave those who survive.
Well, they might play into those fears that they already have if you were to show up or you were to send a force now, especially after their Night of Terrors or whatever they're going to wind up calling the previous evening, where just a horde of demons attack the city, and then, you know, a Seafall's force rolls in to help them. They may not see it as help, they might see it as an invasion.
Of course, I understand that.
I've seen The Expanse.
It's rude.
It's a good
I am
show.
that guy.
It's a good show. You actually wait. Did 2 people out of the 5 of you get that reference? No. Oh, just.
I don't know what The Expanse.
Oh
just-
man, do you got the Prime?
Yeah.
It's good.
It's on Amazon Prime.
It's good.
It's real good sci-fi.
It starts out slow, like Game of Thrones slow, but it builds and it maintains. But anyways, continue.
So,
What's the sci-fi doing in my fantasy?
Sci-Fi
can't make
Channel had a
sci-fi
lot of
fantasy.
fantasy. Sci-Fi Channel had a lot of good B grade fantasy.
then what do you need from me?
Well, we're still hunting demon lords, and we have no idea where to start with the mayor of Ulford, as we were referring to him as. He seemed to have escaped, and we figured maybe you were his target since he did try to kill you before.
I would not be surprised if he attempts
Doesn't
to
seem
do
to
so
like you at
again.
all, by the way.
The demons do not like me because I'm a threat to their control over this world. That is what they're trying to do. They're trying to meticulously take over points of power. And I'm a threat to that. So, of course, they don't like me. Though I have not seen a demon here since. I've had to deal with other dealings that aren't demons, but that's for another time.
Have you made any progress in trying to track that demon down, or learned its name, or anything like that? I mean, we were close. We were in the room. We were battling it, but once the battle finally turned in our favor, it took off, or not took off, but teleported away, and we don't know where it went. We were hoping killing it would liberate Ulford from all of its problems, but instead it seems that we just unleashed a demon horde to kill a third of the people.
But you did drive as far as you're able to tell the Demon Lord out of the town, so...
Mm-hmm.
It was a high cost.
Yes.
You didn't do... Sorry, I'm trying to defend myself. I'm just going to be quiet.
If anything, I don't want to speak for the group, especially since I've only been here like 5-6 days. But I think we should go after, Mayor McDemon, Alfred Mayor, whatever you want to call him, unless we actually know a name to give him. I mean,
I think
he's
you
killed
should
Alvin.
have notes, somebody should, about something going on in
Another place.
Baru's Keep.
Yeah.
I forget what else, but I know there's a couple of different leads that you have of where others. So you already have, and I'm just giving you guys some stuff that maybe
Yeah.
I'm just being too
No, I
obtuse
have that
about.
written. I have that
Um,
written down.
But you do also know that the Demon Lords do somehow work together, as evidenced by the cooperation that you've seen between Seyfall's and Ulford's demons.
Yeah, so maybe in the same way that the Safe Falls demon ran off to another one, and we found him in Ulford, maybe the Ulford demon ran off to find another demon friend. So we have to continue our search. I know a long time ago, like this was back when we were in like Emor, so no one was in the party. We found there was some like nobility married off in Baru's Keep, and it was very scandalous, and there was something going on there. So that's
You
one
did
place
inform
we
me.
can go. Also, I just want to throw out there something else I want to mention. Oh, Alvin, would you like to take a look? We found in the demon's possession, we found this 300-pound black metal ball.
Oh yeah, we should definitely get rid of that.
300-pound black metal. Sure, why not? I don't eat metal anymore. I don't have to worry about barfing this up like I did that mithril door.
Okay, so should we take it out? I forgot who even removed this thing. So one of you guys who was strong carried it.
I am not strong. I have an 11 strength, and I barely was able to pick it up.
Tiberius, I know if no one's stronger than you, would you like to remove this ball from the?
Yeah,
the
that's
bag
what
of
we
holding?
What's your strength,
Tiberius picked that
Tiberius?
bad boy up.
What's your carry capacity?
Sound of
Tiberius?
silence.
Oh, sorry. I don't know what my carry capacity is, only that my total weight right now is showing at 70 pounds.
Well, what's your strength?
Yeah,
20?
Oh, his carrying capacity is pretty good.
yeah, you can probably carry that.
Okay,
So he
you
pulls
leap
it out.
into- Yep.
And I mean, it's extremely heavy, but that's about it.
It's not magical or anything.
I mean,
It's
nobody's not as far as you can blatantly see.
Okay,
I don't think we
hold on,
casted
let me
anything
see.
on it yet.
Do you mind if I cast anything on it, or?
Yeah, you can go ahead.
Oh,
We haven't even tried on this thing yet, but
well, let's start with the basics, shall we? And Alvin will wave his hand over to cast Identify.
Roll your spellcast,
Just
or
flat
firebolt or
charisma?
whatever, or something. Whatever your attack
roll
would be.
a spell attack. Got
Yeah.
it. Let me.
Yeah.
Pepper breath is a spell attack, so we'll roll pepper breath.
pepper bread.
31.
Jesus fucking. It is a ball of desecration, and it creates a desecration in whatever domicile that it's in, and it will slowly spread out from its source over the course of 24 hours to contain whatever room it's in, and it will not allow any holy or any kind of effects like that, any divine magic, anything to work, plus your normal effects of desecration.
This was
How
the
do we
thing that was
destroy this?
preventing us.
What was that,
How do we
Nissa?
destroy this?
Oh, how do you destroy it?
How do we destroy this?
I don't know how you destroy artifacts in D&D.
I don't know. First, we should cast Featherfall on it and play a game of toss the 300-pound ball.
No, we are not
Oh, that sounds
going to
like
be
fun.
playing anything like that. I'm going to do something that I did. Oh no, someone else did this. But I'm going to do something very similar to what you did, Luca.
Me. And what would
No,
that-
I don't want them to have it. I don't want them to have it back.
Oh, were you gonna banish it?
Yes, I was going to send it back to hell.
Hmm. Well, we could leave it in our bag of holding. The thing is that it's taking up so much space that we really can't carry too much else. But we could just keep carrying it with us.
understand that.
Just find a portable hole and drop it in.
I mean, it seems fine in there, but maybe we make a Munch eat it. I'm
No,
joking.
I have an idea. Hold on. And Alvin's like, okay, I know I've got something around here, and he disappears off to the back of his office. And you see him pull out a small carved chest, and he's like, oh, perfect. And he places his hand onto the chest, and Luca, you would recognize Alvin's casting the spell, if I can find it.
True.
Goji says he knows someone who will take it.
No.
We don't want people to have this.
He was talking about Voltaire.
Yeah, we don't want people to have this. This is the anti.
Unfortunately, since this is Alvin, he's not handed it over to you. He's casting Secret Chest.
Ooh.
And
Okay.
so after he casts the spell, a chest a chest from the astral plane appears in right in front of him. He's like, "All right, put it in there."
I'm assuming we place it in.
Put the bowl inside the chest.
Yeah.
Whoever is carrying it, I don't know who.
Tiberius, him strong.
Tiberius, would you please put that in the chest?
I put it in the chest. That
Oh, thank you so much. And Alvin will close the chest and snap his finger, and the chest disappears.
Yep, you do that.
Now it is gone into the astral plane until we can get rid of it.
Callian feels much better.
It won't affect anything there. It is now contained within its own little tiny demi-plane. All right.
You don't know how much trouble that thing gave us in the fight.
Yeah, it's rough having 6 demons to fight, and all the holy people can't use radiant spells.
Yeah.
That is, yeah, that's precisely why I didn't want to send it back to hell. All right, that is dealt with. Is there
Hey,
any
there's always this
questions?
human eating human bracelet thing.
We also have 6 Axis' skull.
I mean, you killed him. You can keep it as a trophy.
Yay.
I'm not going to take what you killed.
No, we weren't gonna offer it. Unless we resurrect him. Yeah.
Hell no. Do you have this blood samples for me?
Yeah,
I
the
believe
Book of
Nissa
the Dead.
has that book.
Here you go.
Thank you very much.
There's a section in there for the horses. We've heard that Wes was pretty attached to a couple of the horses.
Oh,
The horses we rode out on to get to Ulford.
yes.
When the night of the screaming devils happened, or actually screaming demons happened.
Yes.
I think everything got killed.
Okay. I will deal with that as I can.
Which one was Wes's horse? Was that Tiny Dancer?
I think it was Tiny Dancer.
No.
Hold me closer, Tiny Dancer.
All right. Is there anything Do you need to ask me, or do you need any clarification from me? I know I just dropped the whole thing about me trying to unify the world together under one kingdom, and so
Who would be the king for this one world kingdom?
He's gonna make him say it out loud. He's gonna make him say the thing
There's
out
a lot
loud.
of geography. There's a whole nation of elves, a whole nation of dwarves.
every kingdom would still essentially be ruling themselves, but the overarching ruler would be myself. But I'm not going to take away the freedoms of all the kingdoms. They get to keep it.
We've seen the existential threat from just the demons in an otherworldly sense, and that's just one facet of evil.
Yes, and then we dealt with the threats that came from the church, Callian.
Meta, what is this world called?
Husqvarna.
Husqvarna.
All right, yes, like the yeah.
Yep. It's spelled very
well-
differently for copyright purposes.
But one more thing I would want to ask you is if you have any leads on what's happening in Barrow's Keep,
Barrow's Keep.
because we might be heading there next. Because we have a suspicion there are demons there as well.
I don't have anything in particular, but if you need information,
I think you would have, because it was general notice, that a high nobility from, not like high, but like major political piece daughter high, if that makes sense,
yes.
of a high rich family, was strangely being married off to a really low nobility person in Barrow's Keep.
There was but they already told me about that. Like they know that, so
I don't know
The
if they
only thing I
remember
can-
they know that. Do you
No, I
remember you
just
know
said that.
that?
Luca knows that.
Well,
Oh.
Luca wrote that down,
Okay, I'm just making sure.
but
Yeah.
the rest of the party was literally not in the party when we found.
Yeah,
it.
fair enough.
It was a long time ago.
Basically, an upper noble daughter from Emir was married off to a lower ranking noble in Barrow's Keep. That is not normally seen, especially since usually it's the other way around. It was just something was wrong about it. But if you need more information, I could send a spy or two up to Barrow's Keep to keep an ear open. Should you need information while you're there?
I think that would be very helpful. Yes. I don't know if we're gonna leave there right away. We might stay in the city for a day or
By
so
all means,
to look
do
around.
as you wish. I will, but I will send a couple of spies up there to listen.
And Alvin,
Hmm?
you've heard preliminary whispers that there's some dissent in the demon planes, while all the
Dissent in
demon
the demon
lords
planes?
are out to play.
Oh, all the demon lords are out of
Out to play. Out to
Oh,
play.
out to play.
Because they're all out in the
One
material
of them should be
realm.
back.
Well, one
Oh
of
yes,
them's back,
that is.
which is gonna cause some more chaos probably. But you're getting from the people that you sent to that plane, because I assumed you would at this point.
I would send not only my trusted ones that I know who
Yeah.
can get out on their own.
Yeah, you would, because they're not gonna get close, but they would see markings of conflict.
Yes, I don't know if I informed you. Did I tell you that all the demon lords are in play now? Well, other than the one you got rid of.
I thought one of them was still behind, but
No, that one got out. I found his symbol underneath the city.
oh great.
And that one was the big one.
How did he
He
get
was
it?
let out very early. Callaghan, do you remember those ritual circles inside the place that place we went to when we were dealing with the church?
That like maze house, right?
Not the maze house. I'm talking about the circles that we found on all the different islands. You know, where we found
Oh,
the demon
yes.
rituals.
Yes.
Those were the.
Oh,
That's how they got in.
Hmm. So there's a
Turns
few
out
people
we
who are-
triggered those.
We triggered them.
Breaking the seal is how you release them.
Well, you didn't trigger them so much as you broke. Well, they were there with you. That's why it was so cold. That's why it was so X, Y, Z. That's why it was smoky. That's why that you had different things when you went into the rooms that were conditions. And you
Yeah.
guys broke the circle, which, as you know, if you break a summoning circle, you break the protection it provides, and then they.
So they
Oh.
were summoned. They were being held there. By us breaking those circles, they are released into the world.
Oopsies.
That was something I got from the oh, right here. And he pulls up a piece of paper, a set of paper. It's something I got from this.
And what is that?
The documents on how to summon a demon lord. It was what we found in the bad place.
the idiot's guide to summoning a demon.
Legitimately, it was the idiot's guide to summoning the demon lord. It was sitting right there, and I took it to see what it said.
I'm just laughing from the anime reference. I don't know if any of you guys are familiar. How
So-
not to summon a demon lord.
And not summoning.
Oh, not to summon a demon
It's a
lord.
it's a great anime.
Yes. So yes.
So is that actual working ritual?
Yes, but you're not summoning a demon lord anymore.
There's none left.
Why? No.
So it
there
only
isn't
works
one.
as a way to get them out of the nine hells, the abyss.
This is how you get them out.
So it will work here. Like you can't use that summoning to summon a demon lord to a place that you control where you could fucking kill
No,
them.
technically you could summon them here.
I'm not to your study, but we could summon the demon lord to a place we control and set an ambush.
Yes, you could. The only problem is what the cost is.
Well, we just got 200,000 people killed, so what is the cost?
3 people with from each stage of life. Dead. Using their blood to draw the symbols and placing them in the 3 corners. 1 from child, 1 from adult, and 3 from childhood, 3 from adulthood, and 3 from the elderly. 9 lives you must take in order to summon the demon lord.
Alright, so that's pretty horrible.
Especially
Demon's
since 3
bad.
children are, especially since 3 children are what you have to kill. That's why I haven't tried. I refuse to take innocent life. And the circle requires people who are innocent, not the guilty.
Is there any part of that ritual that could be altered or used in some way to hunt them? To find them? To figure out where they are? I'm just spitballing. I'm just a rogue. I can cast prestidigitation. I'm not all
If you
magic
would
up
like-
you guys.
If you would like to mess with it, by all means.
Well,
Or I can
wouldn't be
have
me.
my copy look into it if that's necessary. Even I can look into it. Do you want me to start looking into trying to change the ritual? We could turn into a binding ritual of some sort, forcing the demon lord into a specific spot.
Well, that was part of the problem we encountered when we fought whatever that demon's name is going to turn out to be. is that when we finally got to the point in the battle where we could focus in on him, he disappeared. We lost our chance.
I will look into it. Luca, Callian, would either of you like a copy of this so that you can peruse and see if you can discover anything for yourself?
Sure. I don't know if I would like to summon a demon, but
This
He'd
is
like
more
to know
see if
how.
we
He'd
can-
like to be able to if you wanted to.
yeah, Luca is extremely curious too.
This is
anything
less
about-
about summoning the demon lords and more figuring how we can alter this ritual in order to place a demon in one spot, the demon lord in one spot, so that we can end.
Well,
them.
that's Luca's whole subclass is about taking spells and remixing them. So
Then by all
Sure.
means.
I'm just
Drop this
spitballing
down.
ideas.
No, it's an excellent idea, and I applaud the thought.
All right. Well, we are over time, so we'll close it up. We'll have 30 loot points for everybody. We will have more discussions next time where you guys want to go and what you want to pursue. And we will see everyone next week. Thank you so much.
Thank you.